That wasn't you, by the way, that was me. But yes, I am here once more. And this time after grappling a little bit with it to try and figure out the best way that I can get it to work, I do have, once again, within my grasp and possession, a means of capturing the sights and sound from other bits of hardware. And also a slight surprise at how somewhat loud some of these bits of music are, and also some thunder rumbling outside along with the rain. But surely that's not a cause for concern at this point. But yes, here once again. I feel like I may have forgotten at least one thing. Maybe this. I'm just gonna... yeah, I'll do this real quick. Oh yeah, fuck. Do that real quick, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Hello to whoever else maybe in any way present. And oh yeah, I suppose something else I forgot to do before I started up was seeing if I could get these two little URLs ready that I actually will be needing to use for to get this to work. I will correct that now. Actually added them to my little text file that I used to organize these streams. I have re-added some, oh yeah, some things to my list that I had previously temporarily excluded because I didn't have, at that time, a means of including them or actually doing them if they were to be selected. But that should be fixed now, so let me go ahead and see if I can just get right into it here by... well, you can already see the thing over the... what should I call it? Oh, whoops. Died there. What you might not be able to see so good is this timer. I don't know if I should do this as well or if it's fine too. I mean, this probably looks fine enough, I say. It's gotta maybe adjust the filter a little bit to, where is that thing actually? Where's the source of that? Here it is. How do I do this? Think like this? Yeah, okay. Just need to do that much, and also adjust the right a little bit. Make sure it looks better. Or balanced, if you will. That'll do. And once we actually go ahead and pick something, which I'm gonna have to actually reselect this in the other capture thing that I use, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just get straight into it, like I said, and see what we can possibly get around to trying out today. Could be... okay. In fact, be G-Darius again, that. And in fact, part of a series that I know basically nothing about. And I'm gonna be honest, the music from that series hasn't exactly inspired me to change that, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Oh shit. I'm gonna also not... okay, try to accidentally close the fucking browser that I'm using for the stream. By complete accident. I was trying to select the other window that's immediately to the right of that, where that thing is, but what we are going to do is take a look at whether or not the game is here. It should be. Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do this too, by the way. The other window sound incoming. There it goes. Yeah, the look will be right here, and I think I see it. Original thing that I will need to get this thing in working order without, hopefully without messing anything else up in the process. Before I bring this to your face, however, I just need to take a quick peek to make sure this and this is working. It should be. I think I've changed anything since yesterday, which I've already. Fix it up, and this was not fixed up, but I did not again this way. Now it should be here. Oh, the only other thing that I don't want to forget about is go ahead and make the current game thing visible again. So this is G-Darius, which I'm pretty sure G-Darius just in and of itself is supposed to be like an anagram of radius. Oh, yeah, hold on, I think I've messed up a little bit, but okay, no, never mind, it looks, that doesn't change position, we're good. Go ahead and use ourselves from the Luminot for just a little bit, even though it is naturally a very good soundtrack. Metroid Prime, all of them are. And let me see if I can bring G-Darius to you visually. Don't remember if software capture worked for this before, but I would assume that it need to have faith and assume that it will. It will. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and start the timer so that we don't end up having a bit of a snafu with that later. Let's see if I can get it to display this way, and sure I can. It's probably going to be letterboxed a little bit, but I'm sure that'll be fine. I don't think THQ Inc. made G-Darius. Yeah, this seems a little more plausible, but... Oh, okay. I was not expecting this track, which I vaguely remember from the Chase playlist, to be an winning credits kind of sequence here. I suppose we'll give it a listen now that we're getting thrust into this. Sure what to make of this. I don't think that's how flying works, but I don't know what it says about well, there's also the like evil fish spaceship, I guess, which is apparently like the staple of Radius, or G-Darius, I should say, or just Darius, I guess, is technically the Darius. The series would be Darius, not G-Darius, but I don't know what it says about me that or about the game, that when I was looking at the two dudes in the fucking hangar before they took off in their spaceships, I was just thinking that looks a lot like the space stations in No Man's Sky, and then they did that thing where they were like doing a dance in midair as they were flying straight up, and that's not how flying works. Me from No Man's Sky. But universe response options exit, I have no idea. Okay, we select things with X. I can never tell with these PS1 games if it's supposed to be like X or circle. That's the confirmation button. Key option, beginner option. I would like to assume that this is all fine. Oh yeah, the memory card. Still the same memory card that I used for Vampire Savior, but that should be fine. I'm going to have faith and not actually change anything here. And we could try arcade or we could try beginner. I don't know what the difference would be or very small. I mean, I have no reason to believe that I'm going to be any good at this game, so I'm fairly curious as to what this is. Normal, missile bomb, arm, super. We have level 0 in all of these, no matter what. Super hyper. What is beginner mode, normal thing? I guess free play. Say just like infinite continuous or whatever. Definitely seems like it would be out my speed if I had to play like this, which ordinarily I would not choose to do so. Connect with OnDrive. Become a hero. Okay, I suppose we're getting into the game. Summon Alpha Green Glove. Okay, so I guess we do have to. Okay, have to press square to actually shoot. I'm guessing that the stuff that we do with that thing that we press with the first button that I pressed, just X. It's not something I should be using for everything, maybe. I should be collecting these colored balls. That part I did not was kind of reluctant to do at first, but I suppose it makes sense that, yeah, stuff's actually gonna be good for you. Missile bomb arm. Oh, okay. I guess if you do manage to something, I don't know. Actually hit something with the stuff that you shoot with A. It's probably a good thing. Oh gosh, okay. Oh. It might have actually resulted in this thing that just happened where I guess I captured one of the fish ships. I'll try some of the other buttons. I don't think circle and triangle do anything from what I can tell. But yeah, I'm noticing a distinct lack of discernible music. If there is anything playing, that it's like definitely too deeply buried after or behind the fucking den of sound effects of shooting that we're getting constantly. Okay, really don't like it when in this game generally start to come behind you. You can only shoot in one direction. Would we be? Yeah, I guess we could be. Not to destroy anything that moves. Also, I'm now wondering if there's like any actual significant difference between this so far and like the other mode, the arcade mode. Did I? Well, probably in the arcade mode you would have a harsher consequence of some kind. If they're, you know, dying like that, presumably. I guess the actual fish in the background are not something that we need to be concerned about, they're just there to distract you. Yeah, I don't know if I see any. Well, I see the 7, whatever it is, under our missile counter there. I don't know if that's her lives, if we actually have a limited life count in this mode, or if it's like greatly increased and relaxed from the arcade mode. I don't know. I would be surprised if something like that were the case. Oh goodness. A huge battleship towards Eclipse Eyes, approaching fast. I wanted to know that it's one of those big fish thingies, so how is this gonna be handled, I wonder? Oh gosh. I suppose I probably should position myself to actually be in front of those rockets that it's shooting so I can allow them to continue existing. Okay, this on the other hand seems like it will not work the same way. I can't just shoot these rivals out of existence. Huh, did I kill it already? Oh, I didn't hear that meditation sample, but honestly, I can't remember if I've shall I go to beta or to gamma next. Well, I mean, beta would be the next one alphabetically. It's per the Greek alphabet, so I guess we'll go with that. You're not rushing into beta, so be on your guard. Maybe it's a double S thing from German script. Like that beer from the HD GTA games. Hey, I can actually hear another music, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest. G-Darius definitely falls within the category of quite forgettable chase soundtracks for me. I can't even tell you, like, with confidence immediately what track this is, like, what's it called? By Photon or Addams or Network. It's probably one of those. I cannot remember with confidence which one. Still have the ×7 ship icon thing under the missiles, which... Oh yeah, the forgetting about capture thing, or whatever it is that you do when you hit X. I mean... okay. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, that is capture thing. You can actually recruit the enemy ships to fight alongside you. Like so. I guess laser became missile. Is it different because of we gone to a different... Oh fuck. Okay, I did not expect that to just kill me outright for some reason. I was not aware that you're not allowed to fly through those mushroom things. not the most intuitive thing ever for someone who's not played this game before. I will say that, but ooh. Right. Guess I'll try to capture some more of these things. Oh dear lord, okay. I don't know what that is. While trying to capture that thing, just turning it into giant explosions surrounding me for some reason, but I don't know if the difference in power-ups is because we've just picked up new power-ups after we've moved on to a different stage, or is it just because of the fact that we're in a different stage, or what it is, but yeah. Goodness. Oh, well, the music stopped, but as in to signify that there was a boss approaching, but I don't. I should probably turn up the sound a little bit on my end. I feel like it's a little bit quiet compared to how loud it's supposed to be. Yeah, because I turned it down. Tripod Sardine is approaching best. Turn it down because that last song that came before the Metroid Prime mode on my local playlist turned out to be like surprisingly loud. Tripod Sardine is approaching fast. I don't really know if this one looks less like a fish. Oh, and the you, that's BT Dutch, isn't it? Isn't that what we're listening right now? That makes the beginning of it though. I mean, it's not exactly easy to catch it with, you know, this big old sound layering that you have in this game at all. Within projectile spam. That's just not stopped by design. You can just hold down the button and the fucking projectiles never stop coming. Alright. Oh, okay. It's not over. It's going to headlessly continue to assault me. Maybe now it's over. That does seem like it's the rest of it. And once again it does the meditation thing. I don't think we're meditating what we just did, I think we're just rolling with it. Delta, Epsilon, well Delta comes before Epsilon in the Greek alphabet, so... We're now rushing into the D zone. Area G, Area H. We got laser, multi, and arm. The temperature is different than granulated star. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Should I not have done that? Also, my like red ship counter has gone down by 1, even though I don't think I died during that last level. I think that happened, so I'm not sure that number. Or does it like actually happen whenever I successfully capture a different ship? Is that what it means? Surely not. Really strange. Well, I just captured this fella, and the number did not go down, so I'm not too sure. There. I thought that maybe the, you know, the power-up sort of counting bars, quantification bars, are supposed to indicate that we have like ammo for those power-ups, but no, I guess that just means that they've gone to a higher level, so we don't actually expand ammo by using them. We just have like unlimited amount of shots, but we just hit harder. The harder that those, or the higher that those bars are. I would assume that's the case. Okay, that time I died, I'm not sure how. Okay, so that time it did go down. Okay, we can actually capture that guy. I wasn't too sure if that would work. I feel like that would have been like trying to capture one of the bosses, I just expect it to not work. What is green thing? But yeah, I don't want to die. And the music has gone down, but the boss still has not shown up, so I'm kind of wondering what's up with that, if it's like a little weird, perhaps an intentional quirk, where it just does that even though it's... Yeah, okay, the music's back, never mind. Just goes quiet for a moment to very respectfully shift the focus to the obstacles that you're dodging at that time, like the elevators in Deep Fear, I don't know. God, I want this red thing, but I don't want to crash into anything. Yeah. I want this grey thing as well, I don't want to crash into anything. Yeah. I don't know if I should be sticking near the bottom of the screen right now, since there do seem to be like missiles periodically flying up from there, but only more, I guess. Oh, I suppose that worked out. It seems two little asteroid things were like headed straight for me, but I guess it worked out. Oh. Well, that time it seemed like a reasonably good idea to be near the bottom of the screen, because that's where all the buggers that were coming in, we're lining up. It's kind of like in that Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon where it's like, again, Anakin's like, yeah, Commander, you need to shoot all these missiles at this empty space. Just trust me on this, bro. And the Clone Trooper Commander's like, but sir, there's nothing, there's no targets. And Anakin's just like, dude, just do it. Very moody and grumpy. And then he just flies up there, like, luring a bunch of battle droid ships or whatever they were supposed to be. Follow him, and they all get fucked up by the fucking barrage of missiles. I'm sure everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Surely that couldn't just be me who saw that, because I feel like that specific clip just kind of kept getting played over and over on Cartoon Network or whatever it was at a certain time when I was watching that as a kid. Right, oh gosh. Okay, we did capture another ship. I assume that we can't capture the asteroids, that would really make sense with it. This battleship Dual Horn is approaching fast. I feel like Dual Horn is like a name I would see for like some kind of appropriately named dinosaur in Star Fox Adventures or something. It would have very kind of idiosyncratic names in that game. Oh gosh. Okay, this is different. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we touch like the front parts of the beam that's shooting at us that are not the very sort of apex of it, I guess. It's only if we touch that's a problem, I would imagine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, sir. I would appreciate it if you died. You're being a bit unreasonable right now. You're taking quite a bit more time to die than your colleagues from earlier stages, and I don't appreciate that. Feels like you're trying to perhaps have aspirationist tendencies, and I don't like that. I like people to be complacent and to just accept their place. Well, it seems like you understood in the end with meditation. Perhaps meditation was what inspired you to do that. Alright, how many? I guess up to 5 songs. We'll go to Ada. Yeah, Ada once again goes before Theta in the Greek alphabet, so... I mean, we're not doing like an actual sequence of just consecutive letters without skipping anything here from the Greek alphabet, but we are doing something that's probably as close to that as we're gonna be able to achieve in this game. Glowing Cave. Goodness. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what killed me there, but I will say I was not expecting to die at that moment. I feel like that's probably what's going through a lot of people's heads when they die. I was not expecting to die at that moment. But that is the nature of things, unfortunately. Oh god, what the fuck is this? The pattern on this fucking fish guy. Ah, crap. I capture this fish guy and get him to stop being a dickhead, yes I can. I suppose that should be the first thing that I try from here on. If I see a fish guy that's being a particularly biggish enemy, try to capture it. That's how you get it out of your fucking hair. They recruit it to do your daily work for you. Oh, and there's another giant fish in the background here, but I guess we're not going to be too concerned about that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Sudden little rainbow up there. Not sure what's up to that. I prefer to be shooting, you know, directly horizontally for some of these things, but I guess we can't have everything we want all the time. There we go. We're back on it now. And we're already at Fire Fossil, huge battleship. Approaching fast. I mean, just for the hell of it, let me see what happens if I try to shoot a fucking capture thing at this guy. I already have, you know, one of our fish minions doing our fighting for us, but... Okay. Oh, we can blow it up. Okay, that's what happens when we try to capture something. Well, we already have a little guy captured, I guess. Do that again. Don't do that ever, as a matter of fact. What you should do, though, is take all the damage from things that I'm trying to shoot you with. It's just polite. At least I can shoot these projectiles out of the air. That makes things quite a bit easier. Just gotta stay here and... Oh, okay. That I was not expecting. Fucking... Lasers playing Snake now. At least just do the lasers where I can just pretty much stay in my place and do this and not get hit. I do prefer that. Nokia Snake. I don't think Nokia was the one that actually invented that game, but what else are you gonna think of when you see that? Right, please be dead, sir. It's just polite. I mean, I'm trying out other buttons as well from time to time, like triangle and square, like I said, or circle rather. Don't seem to do anything really. I'm rare time, by the way. I think if I can at least take a crack at the apparently final stage that might be forthcoming after this. I shall either keep going until either we clear that or we just run out of lives, which does seem like it's probably going to end up being the more likely outcome. Wave, multi, and super well wave, I'm pretty sure is new. I don't know about the others. Okay, at least just something that's going to take damage be positioned in front of me. It would be ideal, of course, these things. They're not the kind that, gosh, have projectiles or shoot projectiles that can be just shot out of the air. That's rude. How dare you not make it easy on me? Gosh, okay, and now we're turning things around. Oh, okay, that's really rude. What even is this? This Mario Paint, or just MS Paint attack? No one took the fucking Windows 98 like brush tool and went to town. What is it? Okay. It's coming from over there. I don't know if we're gonna even make it past this stage. At this point it's just gonna be a matter of oh, okay. Oh, I see this gun, which I dare say looks very similar to the same gun that I was you know, shooting at that, the projectiles that came out of that earlier in an earlier phase, and I just can't help but assume that maybe, just maybe, something like that is gonna be roughly offered to me. Gosh, isn't this the same dude that I had captured before? Like, how much do I need to capture this guy, or hurt this guy before I can capture him? I guess the answer is precisely that much. Oh, and the music changed to from one of these tracks that's just kind of very forgettable to me to another one. Well, how can I possibly be more careful than already being gamey or being facetious? Okay, well, there goes the fish. The good fish. Fish that's gonna save Sid in the world of ruin. Now gone. Oh jeez. Okay, well, obviously. Is that death? No, I guess I have the 0 life as well. If this is a fucking beginner mode, it's like, I feel like I wouldn't even have wanted to find out what the regular arcade mode is supposed to be like. Unless you just get unlimited continuous, and that's like the main thing. Well, we either kill this guy or we just die for the final time. Whatever happens first. Given that this metal seemed to be I'm usually hardy, I can probably imagine what will happen first, and then that happens. You know, it's okay. I don't think I will push that button. Just gonna witness what the what it's gonna look like when we actually the time run out, I'm afraid. Maybe it's gonna be like I think the same thing that happened with Vampire Saber, where I just hit the top of the scoreboard right away. Because there's pretty much no entries on that. Oh no, it doesn't even let you scoreboard people anyway. That was G-Darius. That was certainly a thing that exists. But hey, now we can see that we've got that in the box. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the volume there either, but it feels like that was quieter than this is being right now for sure as well. So I'll bring this down a little bit more. Make sure I have G-Darius erased in my big list here. And figure out what it is that we're going to be getting into next. Oh, whoops, spinning the wheel without showing it. It's okay. Thankfully, this particular capture is still attuned to the wheel. What we're gonna see next. Oh goodness, it's... Oh, I would almost say it merged, but no, it's actually... It barely wasn't that. It's Metal Slug X. Another thing that I'm pretty sure I can just play out the same thing, which is PS1 thingy. So we'll do that. It's actually one of those games that I was pretty surprised to find you can actually play on the 3DS with... if you go through certain channels, it's actually entirely possible to play a number of PS1 games on the 3DS if you just get them in there in a certain format. So let me see here. I mean, I feel like, to be honest with you, some of the games that I have on this list are a little bit redundant at this point because they are games that I have either played through mostly on my own or demoed on my own and like already pretty much reached what you would call a sort of arbitration on as far as whether or not I would be able to, or I would be willing to, I should say, to stream them in completion. And I'm pretty sure for this one I would. I mean, it's like a version like this one where I can just oh yeah, using the same memory card for all of these, by the way. That's okay. Those memory cards can hold quite a bit. Right, time to say bye-bye to Luminoth for another little bit. So we're now loading. I guess we're gonna start the timer as well. But yeah, actually, I was going through a list of games at some point, I want to say like probably a couple of years ago, where I definitely included all of the Metal Slug games, and I want to say I got at least as far as number 4. I did finish that one, but I also finished the couple of very odd Metal Slug games that came out on the, what's it called? Neo Geo Pocket Color, which is basically like not Game Boy, that a little bit of FFNK came out with.
Metal Slug X!
Well, let's just go ahead and get started. Maybe we're gonna get like a thing here, but no. Let's just get straight into the arcade mission at the beginning of the game. Can be... Okay, that's definitely louder than G-Darius was. I guess I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more on my end. Marco, Airy, Tarma, or Feel... Oh. Or is that really a question? And that's all we have right now. We have a soldier to go through this with. Slug X, Aryan, Feel, Sparrows, and Marco and Tarma are the PF squad or Peregrine Falcon squad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this game that I'm pretty sure was just like super popular here with the youth back during the sort of golden age of going to the corner shop and playing the arcade machines. Pretty sure so my cousin played through at least one of these games quite a bit. Might have been this one, might have been any of the other ones that look largely like this. I can't really know. My goodness. It was definitely of the point of variety. I remember that because I'm pretty sure that the ones that were over here took the little 50-cent coins, which were larger than they are now, and were also like yellow colored. Right now they're silver colored. Oh goodness. So also going near these rescue dudes more frequently to better conceal my sort of not nearly as familiar with these games as I probably should be by this point. Assuming that I'm not actually getting the stuff that they give you by going up to them after you rescue them. I very much would like that stuff. Which I've not come across any kind of metal slug yet, but perhaps that will change soon. Oh goodness. But yeah, certainly so the game of the villains are getting their asses kicked, but yet you can't help but have some fascination for the incredible amount of technological achievements that they display. Variety. I think that might be my last life, actually, but yeah, we'll continue, why not? Oh, and we get a heavy machine gun, by the way, which is kind of one of those sort of memes in the communities for these games, the way that they pronounce that. Oh gosh, I thought for sure that fucking missile that went super low there was going to scratch against the ground on the edge or something, but I guess that was going to be... Oh goodness, by the way, I hope you're not water sensitive. No, I'm trying to get in, but I'm already. I think I'm gonna have to just continue. Maybe I'll be able to... Okay, how's this supposed to work? Oh, serious. Okay, just shoot this fella and duck. I'm gonna get a little glimpse at something that will definitely be making more appearances in this game, and also a baby just on the ground there. Hey, relief lady, wherever it was. I could have used more of that stuff that you were dropping in the earlier. Well, I'm throwing bombs. I'm trying to like get off the fucking. That's how you get off. Hold down and then jump. So you get the actual metal slug. I was just thinking about this just a little while ago. I'd really like to have one of these fancy tanks at my disposal, but then I come across it and I can't even get off the camel that I got. How many go so I can actually use the tank? Oh shit. Now if we spam the right here at this angle, I'm sure we'll be just fine. Now what? Oh, here we go. One of these tracks that's in every Metal Slug game, pretty much. So we didn't debut in this game, it debuted the first one. Well, enough, I'm pretty sure that it's not in the, oh my gosh. One of the most iconic games in the franchise, which I think was actually one of the first one that I actually played through on my own. I actually figured out how to do that in a pretty reliable fashion quite a few years back. Definitely way before I played any of the other ones, and that would be Metal Slug 5. Which is ironically a bit of an oddball in the series as far as what happened from that game. That's very much an if you know, you know moment. And if you don't know, then it would probably not be very fair to spoil that for you. That's also probably a fair assertion. Well, I'm just gonna stand right here and spam the heavy machine gun straight up into the belly of this thing. Seems like an honorable strategy. Well, this honorable strategy is standing there like I do this in the back. Oh, sorry, that's right. There's in the back of this giant machine is just being sucked with all of its, along with all of its firepower on completely unarmed onto its shoulder, or unarmored, I should say, maybe not unarmed. Maybe a little bit of armament going on at least. Okay. It's a little disconcerting, I was going to say that this thing still has not shown any signs of wear whatsoever, but I guess it doesn't
Mission.
count any other guys that I captured because I had to continue several times. But that's fine. That is to be expected where I'm concerned. So into the obscure Egyptian place we go. I guess that's more or less.
Mission 2.
At least I have to at least been adjacent in the beginning.
Laser gun.
Laser gun. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna let myself in, I guess. I'm not gonna wait around for that guy. And I guess, might as well just throw it out there in case this is somehow not known by anyone who manages to find this, but Slug X is not just like a standalone thing. What I mean by that is Slug X is kind of like a remake of Metal Slug 2. Or at least an expanded version, expanded re-release. Obviously, oh, hey, that was like the same little riff that's used by one of the tracks in Dark Racer. You go into the pyramid, in fact, and in the Marana, I want to say Act 2 dungeon. And that's also actually reprised in Dark Racer Renaissance when you go to the Marana, and there it is again, that little riff. That's reprised in Dark Racer Renaissance when you go to the town building stage in Marana, just the tropical island. The mummies, which are like the main monsters of this stage, kind of. And the spooky purple gas, which... Oh, I missed another god upgrade, but that's okay. Oh gosh. Okay, this is a little unfortunate. I would like to free this fellas, but... What's this? Flame shovel. Oh, and I got hit with the purple gas, so I became a mummy for just a moment, but then I guess... normal again. You'll figure. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, those smoke rings do travel fast, so... Or far, I should say. Maybe not so fast, but they do travel far.
Shotgun.
Boy, shotgun. Let me... Oh gosh. And so do these, I guess. Oh, here's what happens when you get turned into a mummy, I guess. Kind of like in Monster Hunter World, where they did the fucking crossover event with Resident Evil 2. You fight and then if you get hit again, you just die. I suppose. That part I actually did not know at the top, but now I do. It's in the fucking Monster Hunter World crossover event with Resident Evil 2 remake. Where they made this Juice Nub Valhazak, which is actually kind of normal, but the gimmick is that it can turn you into a zombie. You just move very slowly, unless of course you're playing the dual blades. Like a very clever and strategic person, and you activate the devil mode, you can still just run about while you have that active, so it kind of completely counteracts that. It's actually pretty cool because I'm pretty sure that if you're in the zombie state, you can actually regain health by attacking or something like that. So you regain health by some means that's just not available to you normally, I'm pretty sure. At any rate, well, we do have time limit, so it's about too much. Probably could have just tossed a bomb and done that a lot faster, but oh well. That moment has passed. So what are we doing next? We're still on this stage. And there's the lucky relief medicine girl, I guess. Have to give us an apple. Oh shit. Oh, I was hoping that would have happened, but oh well. Yeah, at least you don't die immediately by getting turned into a mummy. There's a bit of a mercy in that, but you get gimped movement-wise. Oh shit. Actually, as long as we're down here, let me just, cheat these two guys out. And there we go. What happens if we go over here, like... Do you have anything? Yeah, you do. Okay, I'm not sure what this counter is for, but I'm sure it's not too much of a problem if I don't find out. Just okay, just pick up the entire shiny chest and that's where you get the treasure. Oh, I would like to get past you, but everything shot up in my face in less than a second. Unfortunately, I suppose that's not to be. Oh boy, what do we got? Oh, we got another little problem with being a mummy, I guess. We just figured out is that we can't use power-ups. What's this? You stop that. Okay. And what's this fellow doing? How do we get unturned, actually? We just, like, wait long enough, throw enough things. Hope for the best. Like... Oh gosh, okay. Nope, by the way. Okay, I would really prefer it if... Oh shit. That fucking bad, that's... Yeah, clearly gonna hit, but that wasn't a thing that existed. And this fucking mods that fly all over the place too, very well. Please go out of existence, thank you. What are you gonna do? Oh, more fucking mods. Okay, I don't like the mods throwers, they're like... They remind me a little too much of something like, I don't know, the pain elementals from Doom. They just have too much freedom to drop some things that are just making me too hard. They have a little too much of an inconvenience. Gosh, okay, do that again. And don't do that again now. Oh, okay, I was fully expecting that to hit me actually. I didn't. Okay, I don't really know how I'm gonna get past this too. Could I, like, knife him? I cannot, but I guess you also cannot knife enemies when you're turned into a mummy, but... Surely it'll be fine as long as we get out of this place. Yes, man, I sure do wish I could use these power-ups, but I suppose it's not in the cards. It's too much mummy time. I feel like we can just be cheap and do, like, infinite credit usage, which, to be frank, I mean... I feel like if there's a game like this, which, you know, was designed for arcades, was designed to... Oh, fuck. Okay, all the other, come on. I mean, that's a rather unfortunate joke, considering Drive actually had to end up going through yourself personally, but don't worry about that. But yeah, to get back to what I was saying just a moment ago, if there's games like this, which are clearly designed for arcades, could designed to be like something that you don't necessarily are able to beat on the first go. Something that you're supposed to like keep spending credits on so that you can become more and more familiar with it. It gets a little bit hard to deny that you're supposed to, you know. You're expected to just keep spending credits on it, you might say. Okay. Well, and this, just like the same melody as another track from this game, I think, called Back to China. This might also be like, also having like a different boss track in Final Slug X, let's say. I guess we'll just do this as best we can. Oh fuck, until we get cheaped out or something like that. And then we'll just... Okay. Not even just stand in the middle there, that's very unfortunate. Oh, okay, yes, I could have avoided that, thank you. Oh, and rockets. Heavy machine gun and rockets. I don't think it's combined though, I think that's a thing in these games. Well, surely we can get past this guy in the, like, close to 5 minutes that we have. Especially if we just keep spamming cracks like this. Oh, I can't really get across to the other side. Unless this thing gives us some time to reposition ourselves, which thankfully it did, but then that happened. And thankfully I'm invincible, so I can just ignore that after respawning. Because I would have been remarkably cheap. I'm trying to think if I could think of any other boss off the top of my head that had the same kind of design, just like this big thing that's kind of literally eating up or breaking a tower that you're climbing up. But the only stuff that comes to mind is like the twin dragon things, Valak or whatever it's called from Bloodstained. And you know, thematically appropriately enough, also a little bit of Brachyura from Order of Ecclesia. From before this game though, probably. I guess just... Okay, I was just gonna let this guy just get off scot-free, but I guess not. Oh, probably could have shot straight down and got rid of that dude, but... Oh goodness. What is this now? Okay, just for points, I guess. Got some fancy stuff to pick up, but admittedly quite... Oh, okay. Ate a bunch of food and got fat. Well, now we've added an element of realism to the game, you might say. I guess I'll get that heavy machine gun within my grasp. Will it truly be the heavy in this game? It will. I think it's particularly impressive with how I'm able to hit fast with one hand. Not even get recoil or anything. Oh, I'm out of the heavy machine gun phase now. I wonder if I should be trying to get into these cars. I guess I can, in fact, try to do that. It's actually that. But one day in this card, I see something that might actually make that worth my while. And I guess got diet. I didn't see stuff like an actual item that I picked up, but... Enemy chaser, well, probably would, probably can use that. So at this point, there we go, oh gosh. Got some slippery enemies sending some crap, a lot of crap my way actually. Now with all the fucking the weapon power-ups and all the fucking enemy missiles flying across the screen, I'm getting a bit of a flashback to Looking at them too, oddly enough. But I feel it might have actually been one of the earlier games to do that kind of thing where it just gives you, like a run and gun game specifically, it gives you like different upgrades for your gun. And I'll keep going, keep going. Obviously no reason not to. I get more heavy machine gun charge, I guess. These fellas start showing up on the right here, just here to interrupt my stream of gunfire that I'm trying to do, and this dude that's dropping crap on me. Yeah. It would be a little bit nice if, that you like stand all the way on the right and actually avoid getting hit by those dropping bombs there, but I suppose that was not to be. I do feel like some of these bombs that are hitting me at this point are bombs that should not in fact be hitting me though, but oh well. What's it gonna be this time? Well, something that's not gonna take damage right now. Perhaps in just a moment. Okay, there we go. It didn't seem like it was taking damage with how it wasn't doing this very citations flashing, but we got, in fact got the time up, so I guess we'll... Oh gosh. Oh, fuck. It's dropping tanks, but those tanks are just exploding the moment they hit the ground, or is it just because I'm actually damaging those tanks with shooting up at the big bird thing? Like the effect that my shots are having. Should I do that? It seemed like it was going to be a toll over being able to avoid whatever's going on there. It didn't leave me a lot of room to work with. Not there, but at least I kind of managed. Well, the music didn't change, so I don't think that was actually the boss of the stage, so that's fine. Well, we collected a coin worth 400 points. I guess we hadn't done that before. Are we now going to get a boss that, which is to a different track? Wait, what? What shots? I thought I heard trap shot, but didn't we pick up something with it? Well, there's a joke to be made there, surely, but I'll just let you figure it out. I'd say it's a joke worth telling, at least. But I trust in your judgment. Anyway. Oh shit, okay. Just gotta get right in there, or try to get right in there. And just fail. Damaging, and I guess we've already ridden the metal slugs, so I guess we'll get in whatever this thing is. Oh shit, okay. And both remain in the, oh gosh. Very close to the ground nonetheless. It's got 10 points for that medal. That seems like the kind of thing that should give me more than that, probably. I guess that little bar that you get. Above the life counter, once you actually get in a vehicle, means that you actually have got more than one hit while you're in the vehicle, I guess. I don't think of these missiles flying backwards, or they just like flying forward so slowly that I'm flying faster than them, so it appears to me that they're flying backwards from my perspective. Oh, now the music's changing, so maybe we get to steal these again. No, we got final attack, even though this is definitely not the final boss. I would say though that kind of more like the Slug X version of final attack. Well, Morton was the final boss in Metal Slug X, so probably the most recurring Metal Slug villains, pretty much like the bad guy of the series. But he does get superseded pretty hard in that department in the other games. Better with this one, I'm pretty sure, so I'll just say that. Oh my gosh. Or maybe if we alright, laser gun, it is. This should help. Oh shit. Yeah. Or not, never mind. Goodbye, laser gun. So I'm just gonna throw some bombs and hope for the best. Maybe that's... I mean, I might as well just expend all my special ammo at this point, considering that I'm gonna be stopping the game after this level. But something I shouldn't forget to mention is that the actual final boss set piece in this game is one of my favorite final boss set pieces in any game. It's done very well, I think, but unfortunately I don't think we will be getting to see that today. Well, I know we won't be getting to here, so couldn't see that today because we're just here and not jumping forward and we're out of time. But we're gonna see this boss go down at least. I get the feeling that it's just, you know, supposed to be a fake arc. This is the final boss theme, like in Metal Slug 1, and a different version of the same theme is the final boss theme in this game. I don't quite remember like exactly what happens, you know, after you beat this thing, but I would presume that it's something to reflect the fact that we basically got tricked into thinking that this was the final boss probably. If you played the first game before and you don't know anything about this game going in. What do we see? We see an acknowledgement of the fact that we use continuous. You see that? To just throw you straight into the next level? I guess it does, alright. Wonder what those Chinese characters mean. That's just weird as Chinese or... yeah, probably Chinese considering that this is... yeah, it just does just throw you straight into the next mission, but no, really. Stopping at the game at this point is rare of time. So those characters are meant to be read as Chinese, not Japanese, so I can really tell you what they mean. Just off the top. I'm afraid we're gonna be shutting down. At this time... take a quick peek at... this is... what the fuck? Oh, one moment. Don't worry about that, I'll look at that in just a moment. First, let's bring Metroid Prime 2 back as I take a quick sort of scan of this. What the hell? Jesus Christ, something really stupid might have just happened, but if my... shut up. Get out of my face, Google. Jesus Christ. Fuck, no, I don't want that shit, Google. Get out of my face. Alright. Sorry about that. Just wanted to see if that was... I was gonna get some kind of bizarro surprise at this time, but... the answer is not necessarily. Okay. After that, unfortunate little detour, let me go ahead and return to the wheel. Let me just check to see that I did in fact clear Metal Slug X from this list, and now I did. Maybe I should clean up the list a little bit actually with stuff that I've either already played or demoed. That doesn't really, necessarily need the procedure that would be sort of the discovery, quote unquote. That's kind of the point of these streams in a way. But I'll do that later. Right now we'll just keep going. Keep going and check out Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2. Which, definitely does fall within the, I have not have had any prior experience. Well, let me start that sentence from the beginning. I have definitely not had any prior experience with that game in any capacity, so it's actually a perfect candidate for this context. So let me see if I can get that to you as well. Maybe look, it should just be a matter of doing that. Just gonna put this over here. I'm going to assume just be a matter of getting it in front of my face, and it should just be ready to go. And I am going to do this under the assumption that that is in fact the case. And see the same capture method I was using before, which I may have turned off. I did turn it off. Okay. And then there's this. This is definitely way louder than it is to me. Hold on. I think I actually turned that way up. Because another one of the games that I was demoing in here was an arcade game that was for some reason also really quiet. But okay. Now it sounds normal. So let's go ahead and start the timer after I don't actually get to Can I fit it in 3 lines? Nope. I'm just gonna write Rescue Rangers 2, hopefully. Rescue Rangers 2, if I can somehow be able to spell that correctly. There we go. I remember when there was a Russian cult that was worshipping one of the characters from this show as a deity. It would be Chip or Dale. Gee, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know anything to... oh yeah, let's actually start the timer. Not really sure what I should expect with this game, or if Chippendale Rescue Rangers 1, presumably on NES as well, is like required reading for understanding what's going on here, or any part of the show. And if it is, well, that would be rather unfortunate. We got a special bulletin. They say a downtown restaurant has received a bomb threat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unless the time bomb can be found, the restaurant could be destroyed. I mean, presumably they're not going to be opened while it's active. Why would they do that? Hey, speak of the devil. What's going on? The time bomb in a restaurant downtown. We're not going to tell you the name of the restaurant or anything. That's a superfluous detail. Yeah, this does seem like a big deal. Let's go, mate. Oh, she's supposed to be like British or Australian or something, I don't know. Go ahead to investigate. I guess there's no police wherever we are, or we're just it, and that's it. Look for us, and we'll give you any clues we found. We're not gonna arrange any kind of meeting to do precisely that. Monterey, or give you some help. We would have made it through the Battle of the Brie without a bit of help. I'm now wondering if that's like an actual specific reference from one of the things that I mentioned earlier. Those were the days, well. Or if that's just quirky character quip. Zipper, is that the thing flying in front of us? I guess it doesn't have much to say. Right, Zipper, there's no time to lose. And yet here we are chattering away. I mean, if we were gonna leave at the same time, why didn't we just leave with the other 2 dudes? I was about to start my afternoon nap. I mean, I feel that, to be honest with you. rescue rangers away. Also in the news. Alright, we're gonna get another extra joke there, or maybe we are. Bad Cat the Notorious Feline Felon, who I guess is newsworthy, escaped from prison last night. And here we are. Okay, so we're a human restaurant, I guess. Okay, look. Okay. B doesn't seem to do anything, but I guess we can just jump. We can actually jump down. I just jumped down from there. That probably would have been at the table, and today this probably wouldn't have had a great result. Oh, you motherfucker. What are you doing? I don't know what these RR things do. I don't know if we're supposed to, like, avoid any and all contact with the enemies, I guess, because it doesn't seem like we can jump at them and hurt them based on what I just experienced there. So I'll just try to get the fuck away from them as quickly as possible. And it seems like it does the Mario 1 thing where you cannot scroll the screen back once you've gotten past that point. Is there any kind of attack that I have? Well, I can press start to... Okay, I have RR15. Is it like ammo for something that I have? I mean... I like different combinations of buttons, but it doesn't seem like I have any kind of offensive capability right now, from what I can tell. Oh. I don't know why, like, evil bees are dropping honey or who these, fork-throwing mice are. I'm sure there's some kind of deep lore behind all this. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yes, thank you. I could have definitely reacted to that. Well, we're not getting the RRs that are in the button there. Definitely doesn't feel like R&R. Oh, yeah, so far. So I guess right now all I'm really aiming to do is getting past all this as swiftly as possible. I don't want to stick around anywhere. There's that guy. This time we'll take the low road, which I believe is the same one that we took last time, but we got kind of cheaped out. Oh, we made it to the end of the screen. Potentially, and then couldn't go any farther in that direction, so what's up with that? We're supposed to, like, drop down now? Go this way now? Okay, I guess we are. Now we're in the kitchen, I suppose. Oh, okay then. Obviously. Well, you know what? I will just try my best to try and at least make it to the end of the first level at this point. I feel like it'd be my, oh crap, my primary goal at this point, but then that happened. Oh, now what? Should just kick you back out of the, we have 3 crates, of course we do. But I hope that I'm not like... I do have the capacity to push the B button, right? I would hope so. Not like missing anything right now. I don't know, but we're gonna try again anyway. I would hope that I'm not somehow screwed up my control configuration. I'm not actually able to use the B button as I should. That would be very unfortunate, but I could just check that, but right now I want to have some faith in my best self that that was done properly. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Okay, that time we managed to get through without too much trouble at least, but okay, so don't drop down onto any boxes. There could be a death trap and there's absolutely no indication of it before they just spray up in your face. I think, nope, never mind. I think there's a very extremely subtle indication if you have like a yellowish outline compared to the white outlines that regular boxes have. See, that's another, it comes back to fucking Duke Nukem 3D again. Or Duke Nukem 2, I mean, not Duke Nukem 3D. But there's like a gimmick in that too. There's like these red boxes that you can shoot to give you some kind of drop, but some of them drop bombs instead. And just blow up some of the space around you. So how do we get up there? Hold on. Doesn't seem like we can jump up here. Oh, never mind. We can just go in this little up here. And, you know, in Duke Nukem 2, allegedly there's like a... Okay, I guess we can't jump on these little oven things. I guess they're just glass in the way or something. In Duke Nukem 2, there's allegedly, they tell you in the little help file that you can access in the game, that there's apparently a very simple way to tell which of those red boxes are going to have items in them or which ones are going to have bombs, but I never figured out what that actually is supposed to be. Oh, is that my friend? I guess it is my friend. Okay, yeah, let's not jump off this thing. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Alright, we made it this far. What's this now? Oh, is that just... Hindsight patch. Wait. What? Did I actually? Does that mean that I actually was supposed to be able to attack? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Time out. Let me do this. Sorry. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. This should be correct, right? Like, yeah, that's right. What else would it be? That's what the B button should be, right? On the fucking NES binds, I thought. Quick menu, core options, controls, rim files, program controls. B button should be this. This is A and this is B, right? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that was mapped correctly, so I don't really know, like... I was actually supposed to be able to attack there. I don't know what I was supposed to do it. Fat Cat me to create a diversion and it worked. Oh boy. Cat's in prison. Well, if you had stayed for like 5 seconds longer and listened to the TV. Anymore, he broke out last night. Like in Superman 2, where he literally gets broken out by a blimp with his name on it. Well, in Superman 2 it was a hot air balloon. He's planning to steal the urn of the Pharaoh. He probably has already. But too late. So where's the bomb? I hope you're looking at it. Find it yourself. I guess I somehow get a retro achievement for creating to that first level without attacking. I don't know how you would have attacked anything, but uh-oh. Are we supposed to like pick up the boxes and attack with those? Hold on. Is that like what's going on here? Oh, I guess we are. Oh, and you just throw them in a perfect horizontal line. That's great. Obviously. Okay. Okay, just gotta wait for this fucker to do that again. Alright. Oh, okay. I just got hit there by... I don't think I took damage from the box hole in my head though. Oh, crap. I guess we have to like lure him away from that top part so that the box can actually fall. Another box. That's the idea right now. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... Fucker, get over here. Right. So yeah, I guess you can't actually attack by yourself, that's the thing. You're supposed to know that you can throw the boxes. But yeah, at least we found that out at a rather opportune time. I guess that's supposed to be our Rescue Rangers. Our logo on the bottom there. It's the bottom icon, but that looks more like Power Rangers to me. Bonus game. Oh wait. What are we doing? Oh, we're supposed to be doing something now. We're supposed to like... Oh, okay. We got a star. I guess that was a good thing if we get another Chivo for that. So what's going on? Have we found a bomb? Is there a bomb? Or was it actually bogus? Oh no, I guess we did get the bomb. But we know there's only one. Look at that, blue and red wires coming out of it. So how come it's still there? We have to count one of the wires to defuse it, but we don't know which one, question mark. But what happens if we count the wrong one? Well... You know, what kind of rating are we aiming for? Which one should I count? Fuck, I don't know. Red or blue? Okay, well, I don't think we didn't get a hint towards that, did we? I don't think the dude that gave us the healing before the boss tell us anything. We'll go with blue. No, I'm not, but let's do that anyway. Guess that was the right one. Well... I just exploded into existence. Must have been a fake bomb. Maybe it just didn't matter. We assumed that it was a fake bomb. But yeah, it's gone down, stall in the urn of the Pharaoh, or so we believe. Is there a ship about to leave port? Now what does Fat Cat want with the urn of the Pharaoh? Well, I don't know, but you know that rabbit guy that we just killed was nice enough to just spill the beans and all that. So moving on to the sewers, I guess. Of course, you're gonna have a sewer level. It's a video game, after all. Okay, Okay, I have no intention of continuing to be a pacifist here. I can actually do something about that. Oh, fuck. Wait, those boxes actually... I noticed that the boxes kind of flash after you've been carrying them for a while. Does that mean that you're not allowed to carry them after a certain point, or is that just like a visual glitch? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. See, it flashed for a moment there. I don't know what that means. If it means anything. Guess I'm gonna push my luck in that department. Oh shit, I forgot. Well, it's not so much I forgot it, so I was just not expecting it. That was just very rude. It doesn't really help that the boxes also change color. They actually get more red after you pick them up. They look orange when they're just lying there, but then you pick them up and they turn red. Here's the ones that are reddish with a... That guy didn't even begin to attack me, but I just assumed the worst. Okay, see, that one's a fake. One looks red even though we haven't picked it up. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, we don't have access to any boxes there, so we're just gonna get the fuck out of here. Oh goodness. Now we got some bad dude with bat wings, I don't know. Oh, we actually are able to do these things, so presumably that's what we have to do. Oh, okay, I just immediately died. As usual, we're giving this the old try. Okay, so that time he didn't swoop down and actually go all the way down to where he's sliding along the floor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to determine whether or not the... okay, I guess you have to... Oh, fuck, come on. Can we even hit him once? There, that's what I wanted to. You actually have to like... okay, and then I just died immediately. So you have to stay near the middle of the screen in order for the blocks to actually hit the floor and become... take upable, I guess. But after that... I guess you're not allowed to... okay. Have more than one big upable block at once, which sucks. Okay, and if he slides into one of those, he immediately destroys it, which also sucks. Here. How many fucking hits is gonna take to kill this guy? Because unless it's very few, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this. Oh, okay, did I even hit him there? Or did I just fail to trade hits? Just hit. For no payoff. Oh, okay. There we go. So there's a bit of a rhythm to it, but I don't know, it's very hard to figure it out. Okay, and I guess so you shouldn't be too close to the middle because then the fucking block will not, but you can't be too close to the edge either. It's a very weird balance that you're supposed to strike there. Okay, I think we got him. Chippendale's Janitorial Services. I'm pretty sure that we did use up continue in that. I'm pretty sure this game does give you limited continues as we saw. I don't know how much farther we'll be able to go, but hopefully we won't be stopped by, oh, well, we failed that time. I don't even know what picking up the star even did for us last time. Was I continue or something? That would have been valuable, but I really have no idea. Oh, of course the fucking hedgehogs there are too low to get hit by the boxes. And, oh, Jesus Christ. At least it looks like some of these hazards that you can get hit with don't actually hurt you, they just... Wait, but we can't even kill the hedgehogs with our boxes? Oh no, we have hit him in the back. That makes even less sense, I would think. They actually do... oh fuck. Don't take damage from their, on their fronts, but they do on their backs. Like their faces are somehow more resistant to damage than their spiny sides are. I'll just be patient, I guess. Oh, there was another incomplete thought that I was having that I just didn't complete, but... oh well. Trying to figure out how far I can get in this span of, 4 minutes, less than that now, 3 minutes. I don't really know how you're supposed to avoid damage there, but... I guess it's now becoming just a matter of what the fuck... oh, okay, you can also do that, I guess. Also not a super intuitive thing. But it's trying to be a little bit like Mario 2, I guess you could say. So are these boxes fake? I don't know. I can't really tell. I mean, the best case scenario, I guess, would be if there are no fake boxes in a stage, but I don't know if I can expect that. Let's get the fuck away from that guy. I don't want to get hypnotized or whatever. Little cartoony stars flying over my face. Oh, what? Okay. Do we want this? Or assume that we do, but I don't know what for. I mean, if we run into an adder, I'm just gonna use this the same way I would any other projectile, like so. Oh god. Okay, and then die. Is that a game over? That is a game over. Right. Let's carry on. We have 2 more continues, so I guess we're gonna see if we can learn from our experience here. I feel like once you actually, get familiar with its controls, this game does have the same kind of a feel as the NES DuckTales game, but I guess this one just isn't quite as widely remembered. We can't move while we're crouched in the box, right? Because I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck you're supposed to get past this without taking damage. I'm really not coming up with anything. You can in fact shoot boxes through other boxes, so for just about anything by the looks of it. Yes, I at least don't have to worry too much about that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well. I'm just going to ignore you then. Be that way. The baseball. I guess we are gonna take the baseball with us. I still don't know what we're supposed to do with it, but maybe if we go a little bit further than we did last time, not get immediately stopped by this fucking fly thing. Maybe this monkey thing. Okay. Looks like they have very specific intended use for the baseball, but it might just be because it does go up in an arc vertically, so. Oh, we're not dead. I don't know if we can... I guess it's just like... And you can just pick it back up, so I guess it's just like a more powerful projectile for you to throw. Maybe that's like the whole thing with it. Oh, fuck, okay. Can we at least make it to the end of the screen? That would be my question at this point. But the answer is no. No. That's unfortunate, but yeah, that's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2, which I couldn't fully fit on the screen with my little name thing. I mean, I probably could if the little album artwork thing would disappear, but oh well. It doesn't seem to be wanting to do that, but it's probably, I can turn it off again next time, I guess, if it does the same thing again. But no, right now we're actually going to be bringing that back. Oh, wait, did I pop that completely? I guess I did. Or I just paused it. Or that's okay. Trauma Center does have very good soundtracks, at the very least. Definitely should have more of that in the chase, that's for sure. But yeah, that is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. Which I feel, yeah, living with more or less the same impressions as the NES DuckTales game. That's pretty much how that goes. So what could be next? Still have no reason to change this or anything else, do I? Nope. Just get right to it. So like how many of these I have? Close to 100, probably more than 100. It's probably counting the ones that we've removed recently. What do you know, we got perfect Dark GBC, I think. Actually also try this out very briefly. Like an actual, well, not an actual Game Boy Color, I didn't have that luxury, but on a handheld system that is capable of running a Game Boy Color game, so let's put it that way. I guess you'll just bring the thing, same thing back there I was using just a moment ago, and oh, for fuck's sake. We can avoid touching the stupid Windows 11 window rearrangement thing that comes up completely unbidden if you go anywhere near the top of the screen while moving a window. see here. Where would this be? Probably here. I trust. There we go. So I am going to... I mean, this game should be this title, that is. Should fit perfectly well there, and yeah. Don't even have to move the thing. I guess we'll just let it go to the next track to see what's going to do there. Hey, what do you know? It's Dark Souls. Well, this game that we're about to play might be the Dark Souls of Game Boy Color game adaptations. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. I need to turn this back on to actually... What the fuck? Oh, that's display capture, never mind. That's not what I want right now. I want this. And I just shows you the window and this as well, but we just want this. Oh yeah, are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? It's dark. Well, now that we played like 7 or 8 levels into the actual Perfect Dark game, it's very dark. She's perfect. We know what these guys are actually supposed to be. Presumably that's supposed to be one of the Mayans. We still don't know what the deal actually is with the Mayans though, because we have yet to finish the actual Perfect Dark. But God. English, Deutsch, Francais, Espanol, Italiano. So does this mean that we can change Joanna's nationality? I mean, we're just gonna play in English. New agent, multiplayer, rumble on, higher communications. God. I don't know how many people actually made use of all the features on this game, but I guess we'll just go new agent. We have no slots. Use the developer, let's go with number 1. Oh boy. I do, I've got the, how many characters I have? 5, 6 characters. I don't know. Because it's asking for me to do this. In a way. I'll just go with that. Oh shit! We got actual speech in a Game Boy Color game. That's pretty unique.
You must complete the tasks ahead of you. Success will reward you with the license you so desire. Failure is not an option.
Alright, should continue on, or I mean that's, I don't know if that's a great representation of if that's supposed to be Joanna down there, but
yes, sir.
Oh.
I understand.
Okay, she's just taking the initiative and speaking even though I haven't pressed anything. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard of any other Game Boy game that actually had like actual digitized speech within it, but the graphics on this do remind me of a couple other games that were like a little too ambitious for their own good in the trying to bring certain levels of tech. You might say, oh, I have that. What about if I... Okay. We have pistol ammo. Do I have unlimited pistol ammo? Because I mean... I don't see an ammo counter on the screen or on the thing that I brought up with the start button. But yeah, a couple other games that have graphics like this and were a little too ambitious. Where, I see this... I would say up to 3 games, oh dear lord. Okay. Did I die? Joanna, you can obtain items such as health, ammo, and weapons from the guard. Lying on the floor. Okay, never mind, I guess I won. Stand over him and press select. Right. That's my impression of character, by the way. Okay, yeah, I guess we do have limited pistol ammo, but this little wave on the right side is supposed to be like my health. Equip. Oh. Okay, I guess I just used all of them up. I don't know if I should have done that. What does that say? Think? Mink? Does that say mink? I mean, what's that supposed to mean? But yeah, I guess we don't get any other big development. Well, we do get a big development here all of a sudden. We'll focus on this for a moment, but a couple other Game Boy games that were quite ambitious with their scope of their graphics, where there's Metal Gear Ghost Babel, which I think actually did a pretty good job as far as all that. That's what was available to it. Even though I barely played that game, I like tried it out very briefly, I think at some point in the past. Target hit, 15, now we use 18, shot miss 1, accuracy complete, right. And there's a pelagic to exploration adaptation that they brought into this game. So there's Metal Gear Ghost Babel that I admittedly am not that familiar with, but it seemed from a little I have seen and played of it that it's actually a pretty good execution of that kind of thing. But there's also fucking, what's it called, Alone in the Dark, New Nightmare, the Game Boy Color version. There was also like a PlayStation version. But the Game Boy Color version looked quite a bit like this. It was like basically trying to have a like Resident Evil-esque thing going on, but with the fucking Game Boy Color. And speaking of that, there's also the like failed shop windows, not right now. Failed sort of attempt to bring Resident Evil 1 to the Game Boy Color, like the failed beta thing. Well, I don't know what the code is. Oh wait, did you just show me the code? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, never mind. Hopefully, I didn't realize I was gonna have to do a Simon Says thing there. Not yet, like the fucking Resident Evil 1 in Game Boy Color beta was like an unreleased thing, but it did appear very, very similar to the Game Boy Color version of Alone in the Dark, New Nightmare, which did, in fact, release... Oh crap. Okay, I was gonna say, did I run out of ammo? I think I did run out of ammo somehow. Unless I didn't, never mind. I mean, some of these times it looks like I'm... Oh, wait a moment, I'm forgetting to fucking pick up stuff from the corpses of the guards, or select, that's what we need to do. I probably should be doing that, I don't know if I can... Maybe I restored some health and I just used that up automatically. Oh, and I'm running, which I didn't realize I could do by double tapping. Yeah, maybe I should do a little backtrack real quick so I can do that with at least these guys. Because I was at 75 before, now I'm at 100%. Alright, we're actually progressing pretty well right now, I dare say. Did we pick anything up from this guy? Well, is anything alright? Let's actually continue on though. Oh, there's more here. Actually, I don't think this was open before. 6YYY. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish there was a way to figure out if you have, like, limited ammo for your guns, and if you do, how do you look at that? Because I haven't seen anything like that I can actually decipher. Okay, I think I see it. There's like a little meter underneath the fucking gun. That's like very hard to see. Let's use that. Let's see. Really? So we can't equip that? Oh, well, wait a moment. Let me equip the other pistol real quick. It's a bit of a disservice to Perfect Dark, though. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that thing's almost empty. But if I equip this... Oh, it refills completely, so yeah, I couldn't have just immediately used up all the other pistol ammo items when I got them. But how was I to know, basically? What do you have? Another pistol ammo refill. Sure. How am I doing on health? I'm still not too sure, like, what the stuff, fucking wave thing on the right. And possibly the portrait of Joanna is supposed to be in there, because, I don't know what happened to my accent there for a moment, by the way, but I thought that maybe it was supposed to represent health somehow, like, the wave represents, it's like her heartbeat or something, and then maybe the picture gets more monochrome as she loses health or something, but no. It doesn't actually mean anything. As far as I can tell. Oh boy, here we go. Maybe if we, I guess we're only supposed to hit its target once, so, let's see. Like that's all we need to worry about. We should actually just not bother to use up more ammo. More than one ammo. Each of these, basically. Version 92% completed. There we go. We could have perfected that if not for me thinking, yeah, maybe I'll get more score if I hit it multiple times in the vital spots or whatever, but I guess that was not to be. Oh, there's a dude over there. Oh, there's a over here. Oh, basically. I guess maybe we could have found something there, but we just found the X instead. It's basic training. There's also search and rescue, stealth training, and advanced training, which I get the feeling that what we're looking at here is probably the whole game. I think it doesn't quite have the same scope as fucking... oh fuck, we're out of ammo for this thing. Hold on, let's refill that. I get the feeling that we're not gonna get quite as grandiose experience playing this version of the game than the actual game in 64. Keep out. Well, I guess we will, because I don't think we can interact with that in any meaningful way. I will say this kind of environment, this kind of perspective and everything, the graphics, reminds me a little bit of, or just kind of makes me think, rather. Makes me imagine that, oh wait, what the fuck, okay, this I was not expecting. Makes me think that, especially when we're there in the, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, that last guy we somehow missed. Like we're looking at almost like a prototypical version of the handheld Sims games like Busting Out and the Herbs on Game Boy Advance and DS. And also Nokia Engage for the first of those, so I'm sure that people played that. Alright. Didn't let that catch us by surprise, at least. Too much, at least. I mean, hopefully, if this is all like a training exercise, you understand actually killing actual agents here. I think any part of her characterization that we saw in the actual N64 game would suggest that that's something that she would do. Unless, like, one of them decided to be a filthy traitor or something. Which maybe that would happen, I don't know, I feel like... Wait, what do we got? Untie the hostages to set them free. Use your inventory page to check your current objective details. Inventory page, right? Wait a moment, actually. Can we look that? Oh, I guess we can. I didn't even see this down here. We target rangers, rescue hostages, and reach the exit. Alright, so let's do that. I kind of already forgot, like, specifically what he said about the hostages. Well, thankfully this dude that's in the same room, just standing right over there, didn't realize that we're shooting his body to death. You just say, like, you have to untie the hostages to free them, and we got a new gun, so I guess it actually seems like it would be pretty worthwhile to check these guys more. But we just... Okay, so hey, that's how apropos. It's kind of like the dudes that you rescue in fucking Metal Slug. Wouldn't you know it? Except that they don't. Oh, but he's still anyway. Yeah, okay, we get an achievement just for equipping this thing. Hey, fella, come over here. I got something for you. Where are you? What do you have on you, though? Nothing. And as for you, you got some health that I do like to see. Alright, do we need to refill? I don't know. How much ammo do that use? Less than half, that's good. I still don't know what's up with the mink graffiti, what that's supposed to mean. That's just like, kind of like those times that game developers are like, yeah, we're gonna be funny by putting our own name into the game, like as graffiti or advertisements or something, like... Having a hard time thinking of any specific examples just now, but I definitely say that I've seen that. I can want to say that Dr. Muto did that with the planet being called Planet Midway, but I don't remember if Midway actually was the publisher or the developer or whatever. I feel like it was the publisher, probably. I'm sure that Dr. Muto is a game that everyone also remembers from their childhood, and what the fuck is this hallway? It's like Ultima 7. And so that will be a very relatable reference that I just made on the run out of fucking ammo, so I should. And use the extra clip that I have, at least. There we go. So what was the point of coming here? Hopefully we walk away from this place with more health that we came in with. Hopefully this guy has... Oh yeah, he does have a little extra health, so that should actually help us top out. Okay, that would actually was worth it, I could say. So back to the sewers outside Lord Bridges Castle. I don't remember if that was Ultima 7 or... I feel like that was like probably a mod for Ultima 7 that It's actually supposed to be more like Ultima 6. Which I didn't actually go through. I only played Ultima 1 and a little bit of 2, which was not good, and then a little bit of 4, which was promising, but I didn't spend a lot of time with it, and then the other Ultima game that I actually beat was 7. You cannot continue. You must have an unfinished objective. Okay, so this is where we have to go only after we... Well, now we know. We complete the rest of our objectives. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete another one of these levels in a span of 6 minutes, but we can certainly try. How about this door over here? Oh, we can't open it, I guess. Did we already go through this door on the right here? The answer is no, we did not. Okay. Maybe... That's like... That dude also had like a faint Scottish accent, just like Harrington does. Oh goodness, got another Simon Says thing. At least now I'm expecting it. I don't know what that did though. Doesn't seem to have given me anything beyond just the satisfaction of having solved that little sequence. Of having a... Oh, I guess it opened up this door. I guess I would have to do that. Alright, okay, I guess we didn't even have to go back to that door, so we do make it into the next level. Stealth training. What do we got? This also kind of reminds me of like the fucking Dirty Harry NES game. Especially with the, wait, what? We're in the same place, so we haven't moved. Okay, so I thought we actually got transported to a different area just by completing the previous stage, but maybe we didn't. I mean... Maybe we actually needed to... Fuck. Can we not go back out of this building? Are we just permanently locked in this building? I thought I would actually go back to a previous, like, go back outside and see if I missed anything there, but I guess that's not in the cards. Oh well. So I guess now we have to, risk all the hostages, and that counts as us completing that part of the training, but then... We have to actually make... our way all the way back to the door that we weren't allowed to go in before to move on to the next area, and now we're locked out of the 3. Wait, I guess we're back outside. Okay, yeah. I guess this street area is just like the hub of the different sections of training that you're supposed to go through, which, like I said, I suspect that... Oh fuck, the training is just the whole game. Okay, cool. Just stay away from that guy. I guess we just took some scratch damage for no real reason now. Running makes noise. Walk to sneak past guards. Utilize the walk to sneak up to guards and eliminate them with a single shot from a pistol. Well, I hope I have enough ammo for the pistol to do that. I don't know if it's like... Silence, that's the implication. Oh, we have to refill it though. Okay, so don't run. Walk to sneak up on guards. Well, this guy seems to be like being very inattentive. There we go. That worked out, actually. Another Simon Says puzzle. We're gonna be completing this whole game in 2 more minutes, but honestly, maybe we should keep going just to see if I can complete it in like ludicrously... Oh fuck, I guess I messed up. Hostage killed. I was not realizing that... Oh, well, let's see what I'll do at Big Mission Replay. Okay, it just restarts you from this part. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we already got this briefing. Thanks, Carrington. I am pleased to report that that did in fact work out, and yet with that right away, because we know that it needs to be refilled. Thankfully this guy has no peripheral vision, so we can just do this. Hey, you're shooting me in the back of the head. That's rude. Oh, okay. That's right. That's a third thing for the retro achievement. Maybe we might be able to exploit that actually. Well, I'll try to keep going. I'll try to not cheap that out, even though it's good to know about it in case I need to really have the intention of doing that in the future. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if there's gonna be anything more to look out for there than the fucking dudes coming past the door. There's also gonna be like little girls peeking out of the wooden plank parapets in the foreground, or is that a no? Can it be like Men in Black, where you can actually come up with that convoluted reason why shooting the little girl was actually the correct choice in this context? These guys are just hanging out. They all look exactly the same, so they clearly gathered together for a convention, but this little girl is trying to sabotage all that. She's a real villain in this scenario. Oh, yeah, hold on. Wait, what? Did we fail? Oh, we failed, okay. Okay, never mind, I get the feeling we're not gonna get past that, this stage after all. If like, doing the fucking, this whole insta-kill from behind doesn't actually work, doesn't actually work unless you're right up to the guy, which really kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure that it should work, even if you're not right up to the guy in, the actual game. But it's counting up, so I'm gonna mess up on purpose. What I'm gonna do. Time is up, but I'm gonna mess up on purpose on this part so I can reset. They're seriously not here at all. Come on, then. I'm actually aiming for her. Failed. This little fucking, I don't know, double quotes or just a little decorative echo thing in the corner there. After the mission failed text, but the way they present that graphically, visually, makes it kind of seem like they're putting the mission failed text and putting a little trademark symbol in the corner like, mission failed. I don't think I got it. Oh shit, did I mess up the last possible one? Crap. Can we back out? Can we back out? Certainly already here, but is that gonna count as a fifth one? No, it's not. Fuck. Okay, so I messed it up that time, so. Man, I was trying to be clever with the exploit, but then I messed it up. All on my own. Oh well. That's too bad. But yeah, that was perfect Dark GBC. I guess it's supposed to be like... Actually, it's supposed to be like a prequel to, the actual Perfect Dark game. It's like her doing the training that I suppose made her a very prodigal student of the institute that made her the top choice for, the stuff that she actually does in the actual game. But that's what she was doing during that training, that I'm not sure. That doesn't really square. But wait a moment, actually, I just realized, did I turn off the album artwork? No, I didn't. It just went away on its own. What's up with that? Hold on. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but I wanted to go on at that particular moment. But we are going to keep going at least for a little bit. I want to say at least a couple more, not just one more after that. Let's see. Just bring this back. Damn window, it doesn't even matter. And also make sure that I got out of the way here. GBC. Hopefully we can come back and finish the actual game. Keep making progress in that. Oh boy. Addams family Pugsley Scavenger hunt next, by the way. And once again, I am getting that I should close the same thing that I was using for the past couple of games for a while. I was like to know. Basically, but that's okay. It's not difficult to bring it back up. What am I looking for here? This. What else? What else was I saying? We'll just make it a quick remark about fucking, you know, hopefully we can actually get through the remainder of Perfect Dark. It's actually another game that is quite closely related to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark that I'm probably gonna want to do after the game that I said I wanted to do after Perfect Dark, which is not, in fact, that closely related. But we will get to that in due time. I would like to assume that, you know, this Dark Souls song is not going to do any weird, there we go. You know, weird, copyright ID nonsense, but you never know. I mean, that would be expecting this song to do some kind of copyright ID thing, but how could it, even though, I mean, different versions of the song might, but I would really hope that this particular one would not. So this is Pugsley Scavenger. This is also the, out of the 3 Addams Family games that came out on Super Nintendo, this is literally the only one that I did not spend any significant amount of time with, so it's kind of a tragedy that this is the one that was picked to be in the chase. I would really much rather have Addams Family Values, or even the first one that's in the same kind of platformer style, but that's based on the fucking Raul Julia Houston movie, but this one is based on the cartoon that came out after that, I'm pretty sure. But I never watched. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here, let's I think, did the demo like trip one of the like regular achievement counter things there? Well, let's start the timer anyway. Now let's get started. I think I unfortunately do remember this this game being an unfortunate victim of the kind of Mega Man-esque. If you, what the fuck? Okay, that's not a good beginning. Is there anything in it? Well, apparently there's also no reason for us to go this way, so that obstacle is just there for no real reason. It's a good start. This really is gonna go up the stairs right now. Oh hey, I was literally thinking of exactly this. I think I played this like precisely one time in the past, and literally just went into this stage right at the beginning, and all I could think of was I don't like how your vision is basically gimped for this stage, but it's literally the first thing that you... What the fuck? Right, I don't know why you got a bunch of points there, but... Yes, we'll just roll with it, and if we get a game over, which seems quite likely, we'll just... Okay, there's more hidden stuff in there. Shit. Well, I can't get off the fucking spikes, looks like. Yeah, that's not great. Can we get out of the crystal ball? Well, we lost a life. That's about all we have. Okay, I'm kind of wondering if you want to, like, one of the other doors in the... They all let you start gaming. Can I get out of here? If you can go someplace else. I guess I can. Okay, never mind. So if you go into the attic, you obviously go into the crystal ball stage, except it's not obvious at all. Not like I was saying. Oh boy. Drink the shrinking potion, it'll help you a lot. I think one very unfortunate thing about this game is that it suffers from the Mega Man thing where you have to like complete the stages in a certain order and like get power-ups from the bosses, and if you do it in the wrong order it just becomes unnecessarily difficult. If not outright impossible. I feel like I remember that because there's also like a Game Boy version of this game, and that is very much the case there. Okay, let's start. It's not even been 3 or 4 minutes. No, it has not even been 3 minutes actually, except we're not at 17 yet. And we're already at a couple of stages that left me with not great impressions, but I guess we'll try out as many stages as we can right now. Can we not go back down the stairs? Like, oh fuck, I don't want to go back down there. You can try buttons and okay. Fuck, okay, I don't know what's up with L and R, but apparently if you hit L and R, there's like a little step in that direction. Oh, okay, that time it worked. I go past this door? Yes, I can. Where does this take you? Busy Pugsley comes back later, but we're gonna try and let ourselves in, aren't we? No, never mind. We are kicked out by Ma. Dang it. So who's behind this door? Door number... Okay, no one, but it's the bathroom stage that we saw in the demo, so maybe that might be an indication that we are supposed to... No. Go this way first. Loop. Okay, so I guess we have to do those switches in a certain order to get rid of blocks that are blocking our way. Ugh. I have the feeling that jumping on this guy won't work, so I'll do that. I don't know what picking up the question mark did. But oh, this might be the best indication that we have right now. You know what? I just forgot to do something. Or realized I forgot to do something. I didn't change this. I think we'll be able to fit the whole tile in here. I'll try to turn off the thing here and the album artwork and see if that... I mean, it's on top of the album artwork anyway, so it literally doesn't get obscured. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough. We'll just leave it like that. Continue on. Well, that totally wasn't me looking for an excuse to reduce the amount of time that I have to play through this game. What are you talking about? Oh, okay, that went well. I guess we do have to exploit the loading rubber ducks. And that... we're probably going to be getting a game over soon. That's fine, I guess, if we do that after going through, trying out all these stages at least once. I'll probably just default back to the bathroom stage. It seems like it might be the most manageable one. What if we take this different route into the attic? Get up at a different stage. Lurch. Into an actual attic stage now and not like a surprise granny crystal ball thing. Looks even more brutal though. I mean, from what I remember in the... what do you call it? In the Addams Family movie game that came out before this one. I'm pretty sure. Which I think, funnily enough, also makes a surprise appearance in another game, just like collection of games called the Trash Horror Collection. Wait, am I fucking done for now because I can't get out of here? Well, that might just be... why over... why over... oh, okay, never mind, I can jump up to that floor. I did not realize that. Oh well. Yeah, there's something called the Trash Horror Collection, and in one of those games, there's like a cameo appearance from that in the Addams Family movie game. That's not this one. It just shows up as something that one of the characters plays on a TV. Oh boy, here's Christina Ricci. You're not gonna get any help from me. Oh, okay. Does that mean we're just getting kicked out? Okay. Okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna attempt the bathroom stage. That's probably where we're gonna spend the rest of the time here. But in the... I haven't even mentioned that the reason I brought that up to begin with. In that game, one of the first things you can do is like go outside. Go and get outside of the mansion and basically go and fight a boss right away and get a health upgrade right away, which makes the early part of the game a lot more manageable. But it doesn't look like anything like that is an option in this game from what I can tell. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna let this ducky get over there and then completely fail to jump on it and use it to boost ourselves to that direction, so... does this mean we're in our last life? Yes, it does. Alright, so we're gonna try that again, I guess. Hello? Wait, what? The fuck did we not trigger that on the first two when we jumped on them? I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer is just faulty hit detection. I guess we know that picking up a question mark as well, something to keep in mind. Was in fact... oh fuck, okay. I'm really surprised that that actually let me jump on top of the enemy and not hit, and I'm surprised that that did not count as jumping on top of the enemy, it did count as getting hit. Well, we haven't really gotten anywhere in the games. Should be basically no penalty for us to continue at this point. Oh, but we do get to keep our money, whatever that is. Whatever that nets us. It's very unclear. Can't like go past the stairs on the bottom floor, right? The ground floor. No, it's not. I mean, I assume that's the ground floor. For all we know, could be like, in a universe where the Addams family mansion is like a creature of chaos, like in Castlevania, and there's like a skyscraper or something. Like they fucked up the Dracula's Castle design on the fucking Netflix show for Castlevania. It was so a disappointment. I couldn't even bring myself to fully express that when I was actually watching that for the first time, but it definitely was. Made by fucking dude who said that he had never played the games and that he wanted to beat up Iga in a dark alley. His words, not mine. Oh, well, we made it to the end of the screen at least. See where that puts us. I'm pretty sure that this the same engine as the Addams Family movie game that I was talking about anyway, and the music is also pretty similar, so... But what made me actually comment on that is the fact that in both of those games, you feel like start running and then suddenly stop, you do that fucking tire screech sound as you come to a stop. You actually have to like slide a bit before you stop. Oh jeez. Oh, okay. I guess that did do something. What did that do though? This fucker out of my face. There we go. I'm not sure we can get money, but what good is money if we can't place where you can use it for anything, if it even does anything. Okay, I would like to get that thing up there, but I guess we're not going to, unless we can reach it from here. Oh, never mind, we can. Fucking what? Okay, so it made a hard spawn in a place that was completely too far away for us to reach it. What the f... Okay, and then we were able to jump on top of that guy. I think that was the first life we lost in this particular run anyway. Let's continue. So that's something at least. Okay, all of those things should die. Well, I guess this time we'll just try to not get hit. But where the fuck did we go? Like, I would assume that I have to jump on top of that guy, because how else am I gonna bounce up there? What if I kill it and then don't manage to do that though? Ugh, okay. What then? Oh, fuck off. Well, I'm gonna do exactly that now. I feel like that's actually what I want to do, because he's just literally just in the way and killing me. Okay. I thought the physics in this game are... Oh, okay. Reason. What the fuck is happening? Alright. Can we climb up on these things? Yeah, because we can climb up on those things and then die, but I guess we learned a couple more things about the environment that time. It wasn't all in vain, question mark. Oh, okay, I somehow lost my invincibility way quicker that time and took damage. Okay, so I guess one of the things we can do while we're up here will actually make these blocks down here disappear, but what is it exactly? I don't know. But I guess what we're supposed to do here is grab that question mark and then somehow double back and grab that heart and then take damage immediately, so it literally doesn't matter. Hold on. But I guess that also did take the make this thing disappear, so let's see what happens if we don't walk into the wall there and find a secret passageway, I guess. Where else can we go? You know that it's probably just me being facetious, but the way that crab is just looks makes me think of like, oh, maybe I was supposed to get in there to find some kind of secret, but I was too slow. I don't know. Very unclear. Maybe I can make it sharp again, but the way that crab looks just makes me think of like one of the crab enemies in like Upper North or in Super Metroid. Something to that effect, just nothing about it that just says Super Metroid to me. I don't know what it is, at least to some degree. Yeah, I guess that's a one-time thing, so I guess we have to find the stupid secret. Hello. And I guess we have to come up here. Not an optional thing, so this time let us see if I can avoid dying like a bitch. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna get a sandwich from my pocket. That's probably the kind of thing that I would have done when I was Pugsley's age, just keep food in my pockets. Always been a fan of food, what can I say, but As an adult, and especially more recently, I've definitely also been a big fan of not feeling like crap, so try to get better. Alright, can we get somewhere? If we go this way, we can make it past another screen. That's we're making remarkable progress this time. Oh shit. We have a few more lives left, so that's good. So I guess this does feel a little bit more like the, you know, the Addams Family movie game. At this point, oh jeez, please get out of my face. Wait, do I need to bounce up there, or can I not get up there anymore? Down here, Jesus Christ. Or what? It really has, like, extremely questionable, like, platform placement decisions, though, compared to that game. I literally can't get up there from here. How the fuck did I get up there the first time? Did I bounce on something? I probably did. I, like, leave and come back, and that'll make everything reset. Probably will. Let's see. There's, like, levels of platform placement that are, like, Slug X levels of that. There's the idea I bounced on that fucking frog. Let me see if I can get this stuff in here, maybe, possibly, perhaps. Well, I thought I might, but then it didn't actually do anything. It kind of let me get that stuff. I know, but you know, jumping in the crowd does nothing, so I just missed my one and only chance to get out of here without with my life. Okay, never mind. There we go. Well, obviously. It's not obvious at all, it's kind of bullshit. It's kind of the name of the game here. I'm pretty sure that I'm reasonably certain, I'll put it that way, I'm reasonably certain that this feels like, I don't know, kind of fucking Nightmare or Myland Secret Castle level of biggish with how you're supposed to navigate things. And I'm reasonably certain that the Addams Family movie game was not, you know, this level of... Ugh. Just gonna do, kind of open something up, or gonna give me a, oh fuck. Well, I just gonna really hope that I don't end up falling to my death there, because I can't see where the fuck I'm going. Okay, yeah, just take damage, just like fucking Castlevania the Adventure, speaking of that. Oh, we made it to the exit. Unless we ended up falling at the last moment there, which really would have been tragic, but oh well. Fuck, but all that time we instantly fell to our deaths, because it's... all these fucking levels are designed, but at least now we know what that looks like. And speaking of Castlevania stuff, which I'm pretty sure I was just, yeah, fucking ropes in Castlevania the Adventure, which are like the stairs in that game, in that there always are heralds of you getting screwed over and fall into your death. I guess we're gonna grab this, but can we make, we can kind of make it over there. I'm kind of wondering what the purpose of L and R is, like maybe you're supposed to do something with... while you're jumping? Oh my gosh. The exact same thing happened. Let's make it there without being forced to bounce on something. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to be able to ride that thing. That's very unfortunate. But yeah. This is definitely now turning into haunted castle levels of you better know exactly what to do, because if not, it's going to be a fucking gotcha moment. I didn't know exactly how to get past this part. Well, you're a fucking idiot. Enjoy dying and being forced to start over. Okay. Of course, those blocks are usually need something to get rid of them without that time. Whatever, I don't care. I have at least one heart to spare. I no longer have any hearts to spare, though. Unfortunately, there's only 2.5 minutes. There's also the very loud fucking airplane sounds, so everybody's supposed to be. Maybe it's a helicopter. Tell. It's very obnoxious, though. And they always get amplified, by the way, that the fucking area outside my window is, but they've known about this for years. I don't need to, like, explain it every time. Oh, I died. What do you know? Well, we have, well, 2 lives left, counting the 0 life, so... be enough to occupy us for a couple more minutes. So what do we do again? We have to jump down here because that's where this block is. And already we took damage. Already our chances of survival have been seriously gimped. See that one part where you have to jump over the crowd, which you can see coming. It's like, if they had done just a sign like that, it doesn't seem too bad, but now it's like fucking Silver Surfer levels of how the fuck do you do this without dying? You get to this part. Oh. We can also, like, do that pose for some reason when we... What do you call it? When we, I'm sitting on the ground and I hold Y. And I'm kind of wondering, honestly, there's like other stuff that you're supposed to be able to do. If you hit select, okay. Well, I guess this Scavenger one that you're supposed to fill out. At least I had to look at this before the time was over. Saying all the cheese, spider venom, dragon's fire, normal underwear. Normal underwear? And magician's gloves. Who would have normal underwear? No Addams is clearly. Surely. Most assuredly, goddammit. See if you could keep bouncing on stuff and actually get somewhere, that would be nice too, but... I suppose that's not a thing to be expected here, as we've established. And L9, oh god. Well, we got to see that little joke before we got on our last life. Well, yeah. Can't even, oh my fucking, right. Are we even gonna be able to make it past the dock? The big dock here, which... I don't know. I'm going to do the crowd post and see if I can overcome the crowd that way, but unfortunately that was not to be. No, we're not going to continue. This just looks like a normal scene from the outside. That's being used as a game over screen. Looks like normal, wholesome, lovely time. Oh fuck, I just realized I need to, hold on. Plug in my little light that I have in my room. That's just an LED thing that actually powered via USB cable. Which, yeah, it's dim enough that keeps things comfortable for me. But yeah, we're not gonna come back to that game, at least not on stream. If ever, but yeah, I don't know if ever would really be an option. I feel like the time of my life where I would actually be wanting to invest the time to really get to know a game that's like that is probably gone. But also, yeah, I also like said, oh fuck, as I was reaching to plug in my light because I thought my controller was gonna fall, but it didn't, so that's nice. So yeah, that's that game. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have that scratched off the big list, large list of games to try. Because that was a good use of time anyway, because it helped me establish definitively what my prospect is for possibly bringing that game back to stream, which is not great, but it's something that I didn't really have before, you know. Now I do. So let's move along, like I said, probably one or two more. For now. And it would actually be nice. I might actually perceive this. Oh, MegaRace. There you go. A game that I have not tested at all with OBS or anything like that, so this can only go well. But I do have it. I do have it in hand, within reach, and I do have it installed, I'm pretty sure. So it's one of those games that's like really quite cheap to do on to acquire on what's it called, on GOG. I don't know if trying to run this is gonna mess with the timer capture though. Let me go ahead and change up the game information. And also we got a raid from Dodger. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hey Dodger, hey Schuster. Welcome into last good bit of this here Chase Wheel stream, of which we've done a few games. Had a pretty good stream. That's good to hear. could actually do a thing where if I end like one of these streams and like what do you call it? Like a fighting game hasn't come up, might actually take license and strip it down to like just the fighting games that I have available, so I can continue to like scratch those off at a good pace, considering that I have that moratorium where I don't actually want to do more than one fighting game per stream, but I have 10 of them, so I probably have more than 10 streams worth of material here for this list of games. But yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to see if MegaRace will be easy to get going in OBS here. Hope it will. We never even tested this like in any capacity. Okay. Just runs out of DOSBox by the looks of it. So let me see if I can. First of all, interrupt the Dark Souls 2 credit song and also possibly get this in a window, because I don't think that software capture is going to work as it usually does. With this, where's this thing even? Maybe it will, I don't know. It's not showing up on window capture right now. I might have to like make the game actually come out of full screen, which might be a problem. Oh yeah, I still have that on software capture. Hold on, let me close RetroArch. I'm not using that anymore. Oh wait, it already did that. Not even. Then all I did was tab out. Well, it doesn't show up on the software capture thing on the stream. Just a few more moments, which doesn't look like it's going to. I'm gonna switch to window capture, like I said. DOSBox, here we go. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to manage doing it this way. To have a gamepad connected, I guess we're gonna start the timer as well, by the way. I don't know if that's gonna make any kind of a difference.
Squashes reality like a bug. That's right. You better be ready to MegaRace.
It's that same font that I was
Your mega host,
making a
Boyle.
brief crop about last night when it showed up in Dr. Ultra Bastard.
The action show where violence only happens once every few seconds. Hi, I'm
Really?
Boyle, and people often wonder if I'm real. Do you ever wonder what it's like to race a real high-performance sports car? You know, like the ones those punk speed gangs drive on the freeways? Those guys really think they rule the road, right? I mean, where do they get off intimidating law-abiding citizens and taxpayers? You know what I mean? And you know something else? You are absolutely right. So you say somebody ought to do something about them criminal highway gangs. And VWBT says, oh yeah? Well, why don't you do something, Mr. Big Mouth? You don't have the car? We'll give you the car. You don't want to get arrested for taking the law into your own hands. Not a problem. You know why? Because it ain't real. It's a whole lot better than real, baby. It's virtual television. Reality's worst nightmare. Here's the deal. Our chosen candidate and everybody with a death wish is free to apply, including men and women of either sex. Our candidate, who we call the Enforcer, gets a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to terminate a whole lot of slime balls, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. You see what I mean? Because it's all happening right here on VWBT, where the cops move over and the Enforcer takes over. We have 14 amazing racetracks in 5 totally different environments. We have cars you'd sell every drop of blood in your body to own. We have exclusive contracts with 5, yes, I said 5, vicious speed gangs, each with a pack leader you don't ever want to meet, believe me. I did, and I still feel sick. In each mega race, the Enforcer tries to get past the pack leader's sidekicks, then catch up with their boss and eliminate him. The sidekicks try to stop that from happening. It's the kind of scum they are. And that's not all our hero has to contend with, I am happy to say. The track features a terrifying selection of symbols which signify things like speeding up and slowing up and maybe even blowing up. Who knows? Who cares? You want to know what happens if at the end of the race the Enforcer didn't quite overtake as many of these speed punks as he was supposed to? Well, we just stamp chicken on his face and send him home to mommy. Yeah, baby, these streets are mean. Okay, let's just see if our Enforcer is ready to rumble a few bad guys.
Well, that's a lot to take in, but
All psyched up? Yeah, keep that adrenaline thumping. Ooh, you're really scaring me. Okay, tough guy, now listen up. What you gotta do is score a whole lot of points. And the way you do that is, you slam those punks into the sidewall every chance you get. High-speed explosions equals big points. Yes, sir, that's the magic of television. Wait till you hear this. Every time you kill a pack leader, and when I say kill, I'm talking virtuality, not reality, okay? In MegaRace, nobody actually dies. It just looks and feels like it, and that makes you feel a whole lot better about yourself, now doesn't it? Every time you kill a leader, you not only score big time, you also win some major bonus prizes. His personal music CD and his customized car are both yours. Take a look at this. You know what that is? Sure you do. It's the thrillometer. Anytime the excitement level drops into the gray zone, it means the audience is not getting enough of those beautiful white-knuckle thrills. And we don't want that now, do we? What happens when you finally blown away the last pack leader on the toughest track in them all? Well, that's when we take a look at your score and see where your name goes in the MegaRace Hall of Everlasting Fame. And also which of our fabulous prizes you are going to enjoy.
Alright. Well, that was a bit of a long-winded explanation, but I think we got the picture. Also, before I forget, because I did slip my mind. Let me see if I can do like a little...
Welcome to New Sand, possibly the world's most sophisticated city, where only the loveliest people spend
little shout-out thing here.
Protected from outside reality. I think you'll enjoy BWBT's incredibly expensive Uptown Speedway. Sit back and dream about the delights of an elegant nightlife, while the Enforcer does high-speed battle with a very brutal gang they have down here. They call themselves the Vultures. And they're brought to you by BWBT in association with Body Wipe, skincare for your automobile, because cars are people too. How true that is. Here in New Sand, you'll get to know the Vultures. They're a speed gang with a lot of rage, and they like to liberate those strong feelings by smearing people across the highway. Their pack leader calls himself Jailbait.
I see.
Your picture, Enforcer, and he's got some interesting plans for your face. It's time to select your MegaRace machine, Enforcer.
Oh dear.
Look at those beauties. Go ahead, help yourself.
There's been quite a bit of this FMV footage so far, so I guess we have to... Oh gosh. Let me see if I can, like I don't think I can maximize this. Can I make this a little bit larger? No. Oh, you know what, that's okay. I think I'll manage. But yeah, I'm not too sure which of these I ought to take. Looks like I can only pick like 3 of these right now. I don't know what these buttons down here are. I'll just focus on picking one of these right now. I would assume it's enter. Yeah.
You are on your own, Enforcer. And as I always say at this point in the show, have a nice death, baby.
Let's call it mockery. Alright. This is level 1, right, I guess. I'm not too sure what the controls are, I will be honest with you. Oh, they do get that new soundtrack. Oh gosh, right, I guess we do get the, oh goodness me. Okay, I guess if you press spacebar you can do like a little, oh gosh. What should I call it? You can shoot something ahead of you, but I get the feeling that maybe, just maybe, you're not supposed to control this thing with the arrow keys, because they don't seem to be doing much here. Oh dear. We couldn't have defaulted to like thinking that I'm supposed to control it with the, oh no, never mind. Oh, wait, next thing, never mind, it's just moving on its own. Okay. But that maybe, just maybe, it would be, call it some kind of map to my my gamepad, but no, that doesn't seem to be the case. Hold on, just find buttons and figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Looks like the okay. Oh wait a moment. I don't know, I was thinking is that spacebar does the gun thing. Maybe if I change it to like number pad without the caps lock on? No, that doesn't seem like it does much better. Maybe if I use these keys, that'll do something? No. See, I can fire the gun, I figured out that part, but... Oh dear, okay. Part of them trying to, figure out right now is how I can just move the car from left to right on the... Yeah. On the track, that's... Didn't use the mouse for that, surely. Oh, I think I might have just blown up.
And so the struggle for law and order on our freeways claims another victim. Now you saw it live right here on MegaRace, where death is a short horizontal line on the monitor screen of life.
I mean, maybe I'm supposed to do it with the Blood Spoil, Big Wop, Jailbait, King Cool, Rabies, Hammerhead, Dead Enforcer. I guess that was me, and the Enforcer score. Well, let's try that again, but this time we're gonna skip all of this. Probably it's the same lead up. Maybe we'll try it with the car, I don't know.
From now on, you are...
Alright, back in New Zealand level 1, because I'm still trying to figure this out. I might actually have to look this up, but continue to be unsuccessful. So right now I am very much... I'm continuing to be unsuccessful there. Oh, crap. I mean, there's definitely some kind of a... What do you call it? Some kind of a... an input recognition for the arrow keys, because, you know, that's what I use to select and pick car, but I'm not sure what they exactly use here, that we've, you know, gotten to the actual car racing scene, but... Fuck, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. Hopefully I don't die in the meanwhile. Game controls from page 5. Accelerate brake, okay, apparently you do A to accelerate, C to brake, oh goodness. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, I found the manual, apparently you use fucking period and coma to steer left and right, that's interesting. Well, we figured that out at least, alright, a bit of brakes so I can get that thing out of my screen. Actually, Actually, let's try and do something now. Alright, I guess we'll have to use Slug to catch up to this area. You can blow one enemy car up, presumably that's what they're doing. Oh, there we go. Reloader has gone up. Alright. Yep, here in coma. That's... seems to be the order of the day with this game. You also use A to accelerate and C to brake. Which is, well, a wee bit tricky to try and keep control of, but now that I at least know what buttons I'm supposed to press. Oh wait, I didn't run out of ammo for my car gun, did I? Oh, maybe I did, actually, but I should still be able to take down this guy, maybe if we slam him into the side. I mean, I would assume that I ran out of ammo for my gun or whatever, because I did, jeez. I can't shoot it anymore.
Job done.
I didn't?
Return to reality time, old buddy.
Was I supposed to
If there was only something I could...
also kill that guy, or at least go ahead of him?
Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Let's call the next contestant.
Alright, well. Enforcer score, okay, so I guess the Enforcer wasn't me after all, because if my Enforcer score at the bottom is what I did that last time, that's even lower than that Enforcer, so... Let's skip past all this again and see if we can get back into it. This time we'll try the car that's... I don't know what this stuff at the bottom is, honestly. Options, slow to keep your joystick, no, just clear that right now. This is level novice. Yeah, novice, please. I don't know what this is just high scores, okay. Well, now we know. Yeah, we'll pick this car, I guess. It's the only one we haven't tried yet, and we'll give it another all try. Oh, whoops, that's right, I need me to switch from the fucking arrow keys to the thing. Well, this is definitely isn't the first game to get out to a chase, or even that I've played on here for that reason, where the car has a gun. Pretty sure Streets of SimCity does the same thing. You can grab weapons in that game and in certain levels of that game, you're supposed to, you know, put them to use. I'm not sure where you check whatever ammunition you have got for your car gun though. Oh shit, okay, well we just went past that guy that time. Car space, it kinda does. And it looks like it has some big ol' goggles. Because of whatever those things are out there. Hey, we won that time, I guess.
Ball is toasted pulp as we speak. Of course, he only got splatted virtually. But even so, how many times can anybody's neurons take that kind of partying?
Neuronies.
Right here. Only I'm not allowed to tell.
Alright. I guess we're moving on from level 1, maybe. Unless we have to keep doing new sounds for whatever many races or whatever it works.
This is MegaRace. They couldn't find the legend, so they built it. Right here in the wonderful...
We're moving on to Maeva, I guess.
Maeva.
Or
And they
Maeva.
called their legend Atlantis, the city neath the waves. And it was good, and kinda wet.
Kinda wet.
Getting wet, Enforcer. Our fully transparent race tool will protect you from all the denizens of the deep, except that is from the vicious speed gang specially imported at great expense by Aquatube, the fully transparent underwater race tube people.
People.
You may have noticed the almost vertical turns in the speedway. Yes, you'll be defying death and gravity at the same time. You ought to stop and think about that.
I guess we just advance through
Didn't have any
each of the
vicious
locales.
so we spent quite a lot of money and got one. The place sure hasn't been the same since these boys cruised in. We called them the Sharks, and I think you'll find them pretty snappy, if you'll pardon a quite amusing joke. Our ideas people came up with the name Hammerhead for the pack leader. He still hasn't decided if he's gonna nail you to the sidewall or bite your legs off.
I haven't either.
It's time to select your MegaRace machine, Enforcer. Look at those beauties.
Okay, that's the same clip.
Help yourself.
I'm pretty sure. Do we have any new machines? We do have any new machines, I guess we'll have to try that one out. Like we're obligated to. Oh boy, here we go. Get ready for Maeva level 1. Alright, well, level 1, even though, okay, I guess our main concern though is, isn't so much blowing up the other racers as it is winning the race. After all. Goodness, alright. I'm still not entirely sure like how you're supposed to check like how much ammo you have left for your weapon. I mean, getting rid of the other racers certainly will help you. Oh gosh. Like right now I'm just came out of battle, but certainly not done with these dudes. Oh, right, to blow that guy up by different means at least. Okay, and I suspected that maybe running over those weird symbols on the ground that make a sound when you run over them might be the key to replenishing your weapon stuff, but I guess not. Oh fuck, okay, that didn't work in my favor, but that did. We wanna be hitting those arrows on the ground. Oh dear. For all I know, I'm in first right now, but I'm not too sure. Wait, but is there like an inverted arrow on the ground that was maybe supposed to slow me down? I don't know if I saw that correctly. Well, there's a guy in front of me, but I don't know if it's like... I was gonna say if one of the guys already passed, but I think only one of the ones that already passed was... was one that I didn't end up sending to Stoom. Well, I passed him again anyway. If that was the case, I'm not too sure. Yep, presumably. Presumably when I get to the end, I will be good enough. Right. Will in fact be good enough. Right, we've seen this clip before. We don't have to watch it again. It's the one that's in place right before you select your car, I guess. I like the humor in this game, this guy is great. Well, it certainly does give it some personality. Then they have these graphics where they composite him in.
Put it on now.
Makes it look
as
like it's something like
MegaRace.
Descent or
Back to
System
the
Shock.
land. This speedway we call Industrial
Or Blade Runner.
Park. It's a name rich with the atmosphere of burning truck tires. All around us are armies of robots making armies of robots making armies. Hey, there's one over there. Hey, you! Get back to work or I'll take out my can opener! Yeah, those guys just love it when you laugh at them. Wow! Is that corkscrew for real, or is the pilot slumped lifeless over the controls? Well, if he ever wakes up, remind me to fire him. But seriously though, folks, it's thanks to robots that people like you can spend all day watching VWBT. Just don't give them the right to form labor unions. That's all I'm saying. Who's gonna make you so? You ever heard of Factoryland? Big Bob and the Power Tools, that's who, baby. These are red-blooded men with beer guts and sweaty heads. They don't like robots and they don't like robot lovers like you. Uh-oh, Big Bob's eyes are getting very close together. That's bad news for you, Enforcer.
Now we
It's
just
time to select your MegaRace machine,
carry in.
Enforcer.
Look at those beauties. Yeah, heard that before. And we did unlock another car. I guess we just keep doing that as we go. Just have a real quick and maybe look at the menu again. I don't know, there's supposed to be something that we that we're supposed to do to recharge our weapon? Maybe not. Maybe we just have that very limited charge for each race on purpose. Oh. Uh-oh.
I really hate
But-
to interrupt, tough guy, but there's only about a zillion viewers out there waiting to see you in action. So get in gear, baby. Choose a car.
Alright, don't need to be so fucking needy. We're out of time anyway, but I'm gonna... We've made it this far, so I'm gonna at least do this race independently of whether I win or lose. Just check out the actual Factoryland stage, so... I don't know, the way that I was talking about it at first kind of made it sound like we're really gonna be fighting against or racing against robots, but apparently that's not what's happening here at all. Well, if I understand this correctly, we have to probably wanna run over the white symbols on the track and avoid the black ones. And here's this corkscrew thing, but I mean, he talked about like how steep one of the climbs was in the previous course or whatever. Mega, but well, I don't think that really made a difference gameplay-wise. That's just kind of whatever. What?
Can you keep up this level of intensity, tough guy? Or have you given your all in one spectacular race? Viewers, if you're watching the repeat, please don't phone in to tell me the answer. I hate it when they ruin the suspense.
Does that mean we did good?
You just won yourself a prize, Enforcer. Come and take a look.
Alright.
Say, I'd go for one of these myself if I didn't already have a box full.
Alright, what surprise. At least check that out.
Covers for your car seats.
I see.
If I were a contestant, I'd love to win those. I really would.
I mean, do we ever see those in game though? In gameplay?
You're watching VWBT, a wholly unreal universe.
Does that mean that I won? Did I actually blow everyone else up and somehow instantly win, or did I place first after I blew the last guy up? I'm not sure
You're with MegaRace,
how that went,
your
but...
host, Lance Boyle.
Oh dear.
Are you ready for a marvel of virtual reality?
Well, at least take a look at what the next stage is,
Your
but...
mind,
Here we...
gaze upon the mighty
Oof.
Sky Holder and gasp. You're on your own for this one, tough guy. 2 laps and the only thing you're hunting here is points. Lots and lots of score. So look out for the special speedway surface markings. Viewers might like to know we've removed the brakes from the Enforcer's car.
And time to select the right. We're not gonna be doing that. Unfortunately, we are out of time for that game, but, well, looks like there was only like a couple of work cars left to unlock. I guess there's probably not much Horses in the game beyond the ones that may have made it into the chase playlist anyway. If I am interpreting things correctly, like look at the MegaRace album that I have here, there's pretty much only 6 music tracks, so maybe that's equivalent to how many racing tracks are in the game, but yeah, we'll do one more for now. And I'm gonna just spin the whole wheel and see what comes out, but I might actually, like I said, end up taking license in the future and, what do you call it? Doing something particular with whatever fighting games are left in this lineup. They don't end up all in a pile at the end. That would be a tragedy. Oh goodness, what's it gonna be? Spider-Man and the X-Men Arcade Revenge. By the looks of it, not quite so Morash. It came quite close to being picked a couple of times recently, but seems we are gonna be bringing back RetroArt again. Instead, let me get that up. Let me make sure that the gamepad, which I'm not sure to what degree the gamepad that I have, which is PS4 DualShock with like dongle thing, which translated to X input, which is like the most compatible thing. How much I would be compatible with anything that's like being run off DOSBox, but I'm pretty sure they work with SCSI like way back when, so I suppose I could be surprised. Let me see if I can't find this thing though. Spider-Man and the X-Men Arcade Revenge, which I think also has a bit of a reputation, from my understanding, of being like one of those games that's kind of unnecessarily difficult, but we're gonna find out. I mean, it certainly was that way with freaking actually Scavenger Hunt, which we just did. So let me go ahead and load it up and if I can get this whole title. Up on the screen, well, I would have to do this in a 4:9, which might look very clunky. Would definitely have to temporarily get rid of the album artwork, but I mean, it kind of works. Works good enough, I would say. So let's check this out, I suppose. I don't think I've ever tried this game or like even seen footage of it. Here we are. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and start the briefing, since we're just getting right into it. The briefing, the timer. I'm just saying that because this track it's playing right now is literally called briefing, even though this isn't really a briefing as much as it's just like a little cutscene, I guess. Gambit is just hanging out and getting fucked up by a cartoony truck with a giant hose. To go after them, I guess that truck must really taken off if Spider-Man is like scrambling that much to go after the truck. Oh boy. I guess Spider-Sense is active. Let me see, I can shoot webs. I can shoot a web upward, presumably string from it. I don't know if there's like a limit to... My gosh. Oh shit. How much that I can do. Oh goodness. It looks like there's fall damage at least. It's nice. I do have a nice big health bar by the looks of it, but I don't know if you like starting out, you don't really know where to go. Oh shit. Yeah, Spider-Sense, but keep bringing that up, but doesn't look like Spider-Sense actually has resulted in me translated to any danger being imminent. That's actually a thing that we can't actually collect right now. It's not lit up. I'm not even sure what these things are. So we can't collect them, maybe we're supposed to. I have a feeling that this weird tunnel that we're going into right now might not be the most straightforward way of chasing after arcade.
Nice.
Just kind of, you know, oh shit, a very obscure, like, tier Marvel villain. You have to start with... Oh, okay, but I wasn't expecting that to be the thing that you could swing from, but there you go. Also, Schuster, first of all. Speaking of superheroes, did you see that new Superman movie? I have not seen it, no. I've heard a few things about it. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out at some point. I got some mixed reception. A lot of people have been like, yeah, now is a good time to get caught up on at least the first two Superman movies with Christopher Reeve. Get my, oh gosh, my main challenge at this point is gonna be getting across that gap, but get my Superman fan cred up, I guess, but... And also the ones with Henry Cavill, but... Jeez. Not too sure, even if we restrict it to like, cinematic stuff, like how much the new one is gonna measure up, but maybe one day I'll figure it out. Alright, finally made that jump. Spider sense. I guess spider sense means that we're maybe supposed to go in that direction, and it's not what it actually is, which is telling us about danger. I don't know. Jeez. At least it looks like we have plenty of room to make mistakes as far as getting hit. Surely we can climb walls faster than that if we're being shot at. Yeah, but it's kind of like the, what do you call it? The freaking ropes in Scavenger the Adventure, like I was bringing up earlier. Watching Scavenger Hunter, pretty much like that, in that they're that Castlevania game's equivalent of the, I guess we can't go that way, oh boy. The stairs in regular Castlevania games. Wherein it can definitely mean death if you come at an inopportune time. Or if you just get bombarded with stuff to deal with as you're trying to go climb them. Maybe we have to go deal with that guy in the corner. Hold on a moment. Did we go all the way down? Like, maybe we did. We didn't really find anything there, or maybe we didn't go all the way down. Because we didn't go this way, or else we would have killed this guy. Still not sure what the deal is with, you know, these things that are just in the background here. They're not lit, so we can't collect them. Will we be doing something with them, perhaps? Star just does pause, select apparently does nothing. LNR also apparently do nothing. Is that like another, we can go... No, we can, never mind. So I guess we're gonna check out that tunnel. Well, there's another one of these things, but... I don't know if that's what we're supposed to go to. Any other passageways that we can access from this tunnel, or we can kind of do this to climb a little faster, but... This fucking sprite when he's falling is kind of comical. Let's see. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, honestly. We can fail to swing, because I think it's very finicky, but it already kind of hit a brick wall. I don't think A does anything. Maybe we're supposed to like figure out something to do with these things, but what? Try to shoot web in different directions. Doesn't seem like it does anything. Swinging does that. B jumps, A does nothing, like I said. Select does nothing. I don't know, man. Try like different direction combinations. Like it does anything either. I guess I'll just take another look at the tunnel shaft thing and figure out if there's like anywhere else I can go from there. So I'm not really sure what else I'm gonna do at this point. I see these patterns in the walls here, which I'd say look a little suspicious, but yeah, the spider sense, but I can't really get over there, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go back this way, because then I'll just be on the other side of that thing. That was very tricky to do. There's nothing on the like low part of that. Probably that red flashing thing is what I'm supposed to get to, because that's what triggers the spider sense, whatever that means. If I go down here to the bottom one more time... Still not much of anything to find. Yes. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit of an impasse here. I must say. It leads back to the... okay, never mind. For a moment there I thought the controls were getting to be unresponsive, which is like an extra tragedy, but I don't know where else I can go if there's anything else I can do at all. But the only thing that I might be able to do is I can't even crawl like to get down here. Much like Metroid, it looks like we can't crawl in this game. There's this. There's fucking this. I don't know. Pressing up against blocks and trying buttons to see if I can do anything, but looks like the answer's no. Imagine that anything else I could do anything different. Let's see, because it's surely not going to be like in that Chip and Dale game, which is... you know, it turns out that the only way that you can attack things is like in Mario 2, you have to pick stuff up and throw it, but something like that seems to be the case here. I'm afraid I am at a standstill right now. I don't know. I mean, we have like over 10 minutes to go, so I'm just gonna see what happens if I look this up. Hold on. Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcades. And what do you do? I don't know. What if I just search that? I don't know. Go walk through. Let's take a look at this. Spider-Man 1 and 2. Let's see here. This is just like the introduction. Apparently there's Spider-Man 1 and 2, but this is neither of those. This is the introduction. In this level you must collect the capsules in a certain order, really. By the sense points to the next capsule in the sequence, gives you a nice introduction to the game, but a few enemies in a simple level. That's... you gotta... during the swing will get you across the gap. Be sure to try holding up and down to match swinging for when it's more dangerous, so we can do swinging differently, maybe? No, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's that different here, for example. You can put yourself down on the swing during the swing, if you're so inclined, but what are you supposed to do, though? If you get hang it, blah 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 blah. Allow the gap, go forward, climb the walls, first capsule, takes time to climb it too. Okay, so maybe we are supposed to go back. I guess I'm gonna try it, because I don't know. Bit of an unfortunate level design. It's actually what they're supposed to do. Like, apparently collecting more capsules activates capsules in earlier parts of the level that you've already been to. Yes, capsules is also what those things are. I don't think I would have necessarily come up with that name for them on my own. Alright, I guess we are going back across the gap. Well, even though I don't want to, but it's whatever. Do it again. Yeah, I guess we have to do this after all. Sense brings us to our next thing that we're supposed to collect, which might be down there, which would be tragic if we have to like double back around again. I'm gonna take a look around here first if I can help it. It's not there. Okay, it is up here though. Don't know where the next one might be. It's apparently right here. Okay. Okay, maybe there is a sequence that actually makes sense here. Oh gosh. Okay, so I think apparently there is a trick to making that particular swing easier. Apparently you can bring yourself up and down when you're mid-swing, but happens so quickly that you can't really... not really that easy to realize it. Well, at least we got it, so I guess, yeah, now we can just keep going. Like those in a specific order, yeah, it seems that's the gimmick here, though it's not really self-evident. I guess we are forced to, like, come down here and then double back. Unless we weren't, and that one part that we had to double back for was available before we had to make that swing, but I don't know. Actually, this is the path that leads to the exit, right? So I guess we have to go this way first. But I presume the exception will be that those 3 blocks will be gone when we actually finish collecting these things. I don't know. I don't know if the other, the other characters' levels are gonna be like this. Right, I'm gonna get to those at this point anyway. I think that we're only gonna be spending a little bit of time with this. Gosh. This time we're definitely gonna have to double back again because this is still not open, but we get to the way here. Okay, see, this is just not kind of dickish. I'm gonna collect this. Even though the exit is right there, it's like, no, you can't just collect all the stuff on the way and then get there. You have to get there and then go backwards. Spider chance points to where the next collectible is. Yeah, that seems to be the idea. But it like only shows up some of the time when you're close to it, which is kind of unfortunate. And I think that's all the ones that we bypassed before, so presumably the last ones are going to be or just the last one. It's going to be the one right next to the exit here. Yeah. I'm going to please open up. There we go. That was the intro, I guess. Even an actual quote-unquote level. Oh goodness. Welcome one and welcome all. So this is Arcade, who you have totally heard of outside of this game. I'm so glad I could make it, Spider-Man. At least he used his proper punctuation. Presence here is a bonus I didn't plan. Still, there's plenty of fun for everyone. What happens now? Real name Peter Parker. Wait till we get like actual profiles here. It's probably going to be the most interesting part. What we're going to be seeing of this game. Freelance photographer. Super strength, balance, and reflexes, and the ability to cause parts of his body to stick to most surfaces. Has premonitional, I don't know if that's a word. Spider sense also uses his trusty web shooters. Oh, we can pick it other characters at least. I guess we can at least try another character. There's slogan, Wolverine, occupation adventurer. Well, this is the power of self-healing, which regenerates damaged tissue at great speed. Unbreakable adamantium claws and internal skeletal support makes him incredibly tough. There's also Scott Slim Summers, Cyclops, also occupation adventurer. I don't know if that's what they're putting on the resume. Their power to project a beam of ruby-colored concussive force from his eyes. He's unable to control this beam properly without the use of a visor made from ruby quartz. Also, Aurora Monroe Storm is also an adventurer. She has control over manifestations of weather. For example, she can create bolts of lightning or cause whirlwinds to appear around her. Gambit Remy Baudreau, not LeBeau, which I think is the name that they usually give him. Which is also an adventurer though, not even a gambler. Possesses the power to charge any objects with kinetic energy. When a charged object impacts after being thrown, it will explode. Gambit uses a pack of playing cards for ammunition, and I guess that's her choice as well. Let's be, fuck, I don't know. Let's be Storm. I like her track, her music track. Most from the ones that I've heard from this game. Oh gosh, what's going on here? We're swimming. Can't swim out of the water apparently. We don't care that there's crap being shot into the water, but we also got an oxygen meter by the looks of it. It's kind of unexpected. And these friggin' beams that are being put into the water, which don't really look like they're being... oh gosh. Can't even go this way. Oh, okay. What? I'm not sure what just happened there. They just like get ammunition and wasted immediately. These beams that are being put into the water at 2 frequent intervals. Also remind me of some of the hazards in Duke Nukem 2. That game just keeps coming up during this stream. Well, here's a gate. Oh, okay, I guess you are just supposed to keep shooting that. There's not really any indication there that that was what I'll be doing. But oh gosh, did we just die? Did you just lose control? Right, that didn't go so well. But never mind, I guess the storm stage was a bit of a wash. What about the Gambit stage? It kind of turns into like a Mega Man level selector, I guess, after the introduction with Spider-Man. Oh shit, okay. I don't know how we got ourselves into that situation, or into whatever place this is. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like not real, like a virtual reality kind of thing. Maybe that's the implication. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's try that one more time. We're in a place with like chess-themed hazards, maybe? Honestly, I want to say that just with the chess-themed hazards as well, well, we do have limited cards, by the way. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be spamming them as hard as I am. I suppose. So we have to stick to the high road here, I suppose. Not with the, you know, the... Oh gosh, yep. Really see, like, what platforms you're supposed to be able to land on there, which doesn't really make it better either. Well, let's try Wolverine next. Let's see what we got. I'd say that it reminds me a bit of the Sega Genesis Adventures of Batman and Robin game. And I guess now with this fucking circus-themed thing, whatever's going on here, it's also the case, but I don't know, I think I remember at least the Super Nintendo, fittingly enough. I cannot happening behind that for an object. At least with the Super Nintendo version of Adventures of Batman and Robin, that game was pretty brutal as well. Like this one. I think I ever actually tried the Sega Genesis version though, even though that game is kind of notorious or notable for the soundtrack being pretty sure one of the earliest game soundtracks done by Jesper Kid. It was the same guy who would go on to do like the Hitman soundtracks, which are at least the classic ones, which are quite good. Also some Assassin's Creed stuff, I believe. Probably other things as well, but those are the ones that come to mind. Right now, can I jump through the platforms that are on blocks? I guess I can. I mean, this stage seems to be the most manageable one so far. Oh shit, okay. I feel like maybe you want to get like incorporated the healing factor into this stage as well, because it seems like you do heal slowly over time. Oh shit. As I fell at a place right. Maybe shouldn't have. Oh jeez. You get this stuff like sauce coming out of the ground in places where you don't really have room to do that. And the time is up. I guess I'll keep going on this stage at least until we approach something that seems kind of insurmountable, which we might just have because we just... Oh wait, never mind. Because we haven't been out here after all, because I thought we just fell down again onto... oh gosh. I thought we fell down again onto, like, at least I was near the beginning, but I guess that's not quite the case. I'm not sure which part of this place we're even supposed to get to, but... This seems kind of maze-like. If I wait around, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, regain health automatically, or if... Just imagining that. Oh gosh, and the beginning of the track again. Okay, now we are definitely retreading ground that we have treaded in the past. On this fucking... airplane. I thought that the first time that we jumped up and, like, hit something... Oh. And I guess we had a limited amount of lives to do all that in. Yeah, I don't know. It also reminds me a little bit of freaking Waterworld game on Super Nintendo, which, you know, it has some interesting music. It's quite a good soundtrack, but the game itself is like... I don't know the kind of patience you would need to have to actually be able to get through that. Presumably if I push start like at this point, it'll just make me restart from the introduction stage with Spider-Man again. So maybe not. Cyclops and Storm and Wolverine, and now Gambit was just in the corner. It's actually kind of comical how on the second panel there lit up you can see, like, I suppose what's supposed to be the Gambit sprite. It looks like a dude. It's kind of stocky, kind of blocky in appearance. But no, that's totally Gambit. I suppose I will consider that a fitting thing to conclude the stream on for now, though. Maybe, you know what, I would say that this track would also have been a little bit appropriate for what we managed to see of that game. Unusual. Actually look stuff up, like do stuff in any one of the games that I end up trying out as part of these streams, but that did happen. Like, I didn't mark MegaRace as no longer in the thing. I need to do that now, and also this one, Spider-Man and the X-Men. Where that might be, here it is. So the list has thinned out a bit. It's only less than 100 games now, but we got quite a bit of stuff in here. Probably more to come. Didn't even get to do any of the games that would have necessitated me to use the new capture device that I got, which thankfully does work pretty good. I did really have to figure out some stuff to make it work better, but looks like it works pretty good after that, at least. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream right now, anyhow. Gonna head out for now. Well, have a good night, Schuster, but yeah, we're ending the stream anyhow. And observing how apparently the the cover art for the Monkey Island soundtrack, which for some reason is like a version with Japanese text on it. Didn't really load on the other scene, but it does in this one. But yeah, have a good night to everyone. Let's say probably try to do more of these in the near future, especially now that I've figured out the replacement capture device that I got. But to stream like over the Wii U, for example. But right now I'll probably go ahead and try to figure out a good time sometime next week to continue my Perfect Dark run, which I do want to bring to its conclusion, and probably move on to other things that are, like I said, probably pretty closely related to Perfect Dark in a couple of different ways, as well as probably a few other things that I'm just gonna be playing on my own. But yeah, hopefully there isn't some other catastrophic or completely life-consuming event, which is what happened last month. But for now, I will just say, hopefully I will be getting around to that next week. But for now, I will just say, you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming, like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat. Thanks once again to Dodger for the raid. And I will be seeing you later.